Oh slash, welcome back, Mira. Strangling my ISP, man. I'm strangling it. I swear to God, it's a piece of shit. I spend way too much fucking money on something that doesn't fucking work. I don't have any other options in my area. Whatever. Oh shit. It's summoned? That's not good. I want to be able to get a hit on it. Where is it? There it is. Hi, hello, how? Holy crap. Alright, well, sorry about that, everybody. Sorry about that. Rip live. Yeah, it's back, though. Don't worry. It's back. Don't worry, don't worry. Warp nest. Warp drag. Welcome. Hello, how? Anyway, sorry about that. What were we talking about before? Thought my internet went to shit? Nope, just mine. Just mine always, forever. Back 1.8 Lyra? Yeah, yeah. I'm on 1.8. Alia had to get, or Alia was getting class average 50, and she wanted me in the run, which was very nice. I was touched. So I played 3 runs of M5 for the first time in like 4 months, and I wanted to be on my, I wanted to be back on 1.8 for it because I didn't want to throw too hard. Mine goes to shit a lot, and I'm in a similar boat as you. Dude, when I was in college, I only had one ISP as well. Now when I'm here, I only have one fucking ISP. And it's so annoying, is they're like, yeah, sorry, buddy. You're just gonna have no internet for a while, fucker. I'm like, what the hell? I pay you so much fucking money every month. Whatever. We talking about, I have to get Starlink? So true. We talking about how much money you spent? I've spent $0 on SkyBlock. I spent, I mean, on Hypixel, I have MVP Plus, obviously, which I bought back in 2013 for 150 bucks. I've had MVP Plus for a while, but not right now. I don't have it right now. I hosted XP parties for like 3 years, so I bought a lot of gifts back in the day. So, you know, I've spent some money on the server, but not on SkyBlock. ISP monopoly? Yes, it's a fucked up world we live in. Tormentor prices? I don't know. 337 million. It's getting closer to where I want it to be. It's getting closer. But I'm feeling pretty poor at the moment. It's dropping every day. That's what I'm saying. And I'm happy about it. Paid like 40 bucks on Hypixel. I've spent my fair share, but none recently. How much you spent for cookies? Real money? Nothing. I haven't bought cookies. I buy them off the bazaar. I buy them right here. I just kind of like go, give me some cookies, and then people sell them to me, and then I eat them. Coins? Oh, I have no idea how much money I've spent, or how many coins I've spent on the cookies. I bought them at very different prices. I bought a few of them when they were 3 mil a pop back in, you know, like 2020. I bought quite a few for like 10 mil. But the thing about buying cookies is when you eat a cookie, you get bits. You get bits, and then you can sell the bits. Like 10 bill? I guess so. Maybe. Bought VIP on sale in 2020, MVP Plus on sale in 2025. There you go. I mean, like, I bought MVP Plus for the full price of 150 bucks. But, like, also I've gotten a lot out of that. How much bits for 10 mil? Well, I get 12,288 bits per cookie. So, like 12.2k for 10 mil. Well, I guess cookies are like 11 mil right now, so. Oh, and there you go. The booster cookies were filled. And then I get it, and then I chomp down on them. And I'm going to get half the bits immediately, so I just gained 24,000 bits. And we have 24,000 more bits, so I got like 50k bits total, 25k, which right now 25k in a little bit. 150 bucks. Why are the prices so high? Well, MVP Plus is 150 bucks. It's just always on sale. It didn't used to be on sale back in 2013 because there was nothing else to buy. That was the only thing you could buy. You could buy coins directly, but it was not a very good deal. It was a different time. It was literally 12 years ago. Like, it was a long time ago. I also want to eat a cookie. Yeah. I mean, I think I've always had a cookie buff active since, you know, 2021 when I started playing. But only if you make it. Aww. My cookies are not very good. I'm not a good, what do you call it, baker? But hey, maybe one day I can learn. How to be a baker. A pâtisserie. Patisserie? I don't know. I don't speak French. Baking for your wife? True. I gotta bake for my wife. Hit him. Hit him, man. Hit him. You gotta hit the brood mother. You gotta hit him. Hit him. There you go, man. My OG Minecraft days were on Hypixel. All of my days were on Hypixel. Can you do Endslayer too? In theory. Yeah. There still is a pretty active and strong German community, I can't lie. Can you help me? He's very good for early mid game. Fair enough. All right, I'll do one Ender Slayer too. But you got to give me an IGN. GOM HD. Oh yeah, I remember GOM. Sup? I'm here. I'm in your lobby. Boo. There's a lot of German Minecraft YouTubers, those times are long gone. Not even Perfect Jasper. Not on the fucking... Not on the Atom Split. I don't do E-Man. Such a fraud. I don't do E-Man. I don't do it. Wilted Rose. I was never into the Game HD, I can't lie. All I know is like half the people that I play Hypixel SkyBlock with are German. Whatever, I'm over it. Okay. There you go. Leave PP7, put this up there, put that back there, and warp nest. It's faster to just shoot it with term. I forgot I had a term. The Steelies are in for the Bayou. Welcome in, Steely. Welcome in. Steely and I did 250 Ash Fangs yesterday. We were in the foxhole together. Thanks, mate. No problem, Nemenya. The Ash Fang mines? Yep. The Ash Fang mines. There's a chance they place. The chance is 0%. Never mind. An awakening? Nah. Hold on. Hold. Okay. I hate this YouTube filter. I can't get rid of it. I can't. I wish I could. I wish I could. But I can't. Did you watch the video about I sent you? I did not. I'll watch it though. Is there a 1.21 custom cape mod? I don't know. Because I don't use one specifically for it. I use synthesis. I use Desco 1 synthesis. You have to watch it. I have to watch it. I need to watch it. What tips is it going to bestow upon me? How is it going to change my life? It's gonna change your life. It's gonna change my whole life in good terms. You're talking a lot of stuff. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. Make the grinds a lot shorter. Okay, alright, here. You know what? Hold on. Hold on, everybody. It's an imminent broodmother. The giant imminent spider. What's your playtime? Well, you gotta look at it in terms of this. So it's like 16,200, but then you gotta, 9,500 of that or so is AFK. So if you count for that, it's like 6,700, maybe 6,800 hours. It's definitely a lot of hours. Don't get me wrong. But it takes a lot of hours, you know? But by Beaster, I want to watch it. Well, we're going to do a little bit of a watch along. I don't know if that's expressly allowed, but we're going to do a little bit of a watch along. Like 2 years with the playtime. 6,700 hours. It's a little less than 1 year. But yeah, it's a lot of time. I mean, I've been here for 5 years, and 2 of those years were COVID, where I was pretty much inside all day. Kind of had to be. But yeah, it's definitely a lot. Okay. I don't know why there's beef happening in this lobby. I'm gonna try to find an awakening protector. So then I'm gonna set up the YouTube video. Oh, there's an alive broodmother. If you count AFK. Well, yeah, but why would you count AFK? That's like not time you're spending playing the game. Not AFK like 10-ish months. Yeah, something like that. It's a grindy game. MMORPGs are like maybe the grindiest game out there. It's the grindiest game type out there. Alright, you know what? Fine. I'll get it fucking disturbed. Alright. Add. So I go over here. And I go add window capture. Okay. And then I'm going to make it small. I'm going to make it small. And then I'm going to shrink it a little bit. And then we're going to watch it. Here we go. You have more hours than me? No fair. You got to play a game and have fun for longer than me. Don't worry, you'll get there, Steely. I believe in you. Lyra overread my message. Complimented the cashier today on his Pokemon tattoo and ended in him having a very autism-coded Yabat Pokemon. That's fucking sick. I love it when you unlock new, like, what do you call it? New ways of, or like when you hit the dialogue option and it's like, dude, new lore, new dialogue just dropped. All right, let's watch this.
Bestiaries and Hypixel SkyBlock are one of the most time-consuming grinds you'll face in the game.
That's true.
Today, I'm going to be showing you guys ways
if you ignore Kata and Garden and all of that, it's a pretty long one.
Hundreds of hours while doing them.
That's true.
Some of the information in this video is known only by the top SkyBlock players.
That might be true.
Let's get into
I don't know.
it.
We'll figure it out.
Also, one last thing, I've been streaming on Twitch pretty often, so if you want to come
go
watch
check
my
him
Iron
out.
Man grind, I normally start streaming at around 8 to 9 p.m. EST.
Look at him
I'll
go.
also be streaming the Forging update when it comes out.
It's pretty cool.
You can also join my Discord to get notified when I go live or post a new video.
Hey, he's
also,
just like
don't
me.
forget to like and subscribe. Okay, bye-bye. The first type of bestiary is the Crimson Isle mini-bosses. The problem with these is they take varying amounts of time to kill and have a respawn time of 2 minutes. Now you could go from one boss to the next, but here's a method that can reduce the time it'll take by a crazy amount.
This is a secret method for Crimson Isle mini bosses, and that's something I'm doing. So this is gonna be good.
Grab a buddy who also needs this bestiary done, and one of you will sit on Ashfang in mage gear, starting with grouping and killing all 4 gray blazes before hyping the red ones. If you want to do this strategy with 3 people, you can have the third person use a melee setup with ideally a blaze dagger, whose only job is to kill the blue blazes. Now,
okay, so that's what I did. That's what I was doing on stream. So that's not new to me, except we swapped it up. We had Steely was on melee, and I was on mage. And Steely, instead of me being the one to get the gray blazes, Steely got the gray blazes.
Same time, the other person should be at the magma boss using an archer setup. It needs to be good enough to consistently max out the damage bar into the red before he phases. When the mage kills Ashfang, they have 2 minutes where they will need to do 4 things. They will need to tag the magma cube boss before the archer kills it, kill the barbarian duke, kill Blade Soul, tag the mage outlaw, and then finally return to Ashfang. You need to have pretty decent magical power to be able to kill the bosses quick enough. For reference,
I'm just gonna say it. There's no way that's faster than just lobby swapping for Ashfang to get Ashfang done, and then ignoring Ashfang and doing these 4 on their own. But that could be a thing that you could do, I guess.
I have like 1400 MP, and I'm using Infernal Hollow mage setup, and I can get back to Ashfang before spawning with a bit of time to spare. What order you do these in doesn't really matter. Now, if you're the archer, after you kill the magma cube boss, you're going to also need to do 4 things. You need to tag Ashfang, but to do this, you need to communicate to your mage that you're coming, so that they can leave you an orb to throw into Ashfang. So you can
I think where we're going.
Just swap back to Terror for the mage outlaw kill. If you cycled bosses alone, this would normally take about 80 hours to get max bestiary.
There's no way that's true.
But with this duo method, you can reduce it to only a total of 44 hours, which is still a lot, but it's almost twice as fast. So.
44 hours. We're maxing Ashfang in 17. The other 3 take no. I don't know. I'm doing the back of the napkin math. I think this is like a good strategy, I guess, but I don't really see it saving that much more over just doing Ash Fang by itself, Magma Boss by itself, and then doing the other 3 on their own.
Yeah.
Is this before the 1K to 500 change? It might be before the 1K to 500 change, but even then I think it's no, it's June 6th. It's after. Okay, so yeah, he's just going through the same thing. All right. The rest, I'm done with ghosts. I'm done with flares. All right. So okay, that's an interesting strategy. I don't really. I don't know. I'm raising my eyebrow. I'm going, but maybe he's right. About a GJ plus 1 mil gold collection, plus museum 10 plus 1 mil bank today. Dude, Radu, you're going crazy. Supposed to check for all mini bosses? No, it's not a bad strat. It's not a bad strat at all. It's just that I was like missing Ash Fang desperately, and I don't know, I'm just doing the back of the napkin math. Blade Soul and Barb Duke take no time at all. You can do those in like 10 seconds if you have a duo that's just like killing Blade Soul and then going and killing Barb and then lobby swapping. Those are like effectively 0 time. Or Mage Outlaw is a little bit of a problem. I will agree with you on that, but I think just doing Mage Outlaw and Magma Boss on their own is going to be a lot less stress. Even if it is better, I was done with all but Ash Fang, so it wouldn't really apply for me. Yeah, exactly. It's the most effective one, but if you are missing one, just lobby swap. I still don't know. I might, maybe I'm not seeing the vision, but a solo Ash Fang kill in 2 minutes, especially with them missing blazes, seems extreme. Like basically what it is they're killing Ash Fang, and then in the interim they're killing all, like in the respawn phase, they're killing all the other bosses. Which, like, cool, but you could just do that ignoring Ash Fang and then do Ash Fang on its own. And the Ash Fang kills, especially with the trio, are like 1 minute. And it's like a... It's not a bad bestiary. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. Oh, that was well timed. Let me see, 44 hours. Ash Fang was... One minute and like 45-second kills, let's say. 60 divided by 1.75. So you're doing 34 an hour, 500 divided by. So Ash Fang solo is a 15-hour bestiary. If you're doing Mage Outlaw, let's say, you know, let's be generous and say that it's going to take like 8 hours to do Blade Soul and Barb Duke. You're looking at 23 hours, so that means according to the video you have 21 hours to do Magma Boss plus Mage Outlaw. Which if you do the same duo strat in the video, you have, let me see, 44 minus 23, you have 21 hours divided by 500, or sorry, 500 divided by 21. You'd have to be doing 24 Magma Bosses an hour, so you have to be killing a Magma Boss every 2.5 minutes. Magma Boss is really long. Is it longer than 2.5 minutes? Yes, it could be. If it is, then the video is probably right. It probably is more effective. It just sounds like an awful lot of mental effort to save 5 or 6 hours on grinds that are really, really free, in my opinion. Excuse me. Hey, why am I still in this lobby? I will agree though that like the duoing Ashfang, that's very important information. And that was not information that I had like in my brain. So the video mentioning that like, hey, by the way, doing all of these things with duos is much better. That's an important piece of information that probably people aren't thinking of. But I think the strat that I would do over the video, because maybe the videos is more efficient. I'm doing the math, and I think probably it is a little bit more efficient by a few hours. But like, I think a much more chill Crimson Isle Bestiary grind would be to do Ashfang, like just duo Ashfang or trio Ashfang, and then go from that. And while you're doing that, you'll make progress on Barbduke or Blade Soul, because you have to do a different boss to avoid the 4 in a row penalty. And then duo Magma Boss and Mage Outlaw, like how the video said. Have one person doing Mage and one person doing Magma. So I've seen a lot of my friends duo Mage Outlaw and Magma Boss, but I haven't seen anyone duo all 5 simultaneously. That seems pretty extreme. Yo, what's up, Damian Wayne? I'm curious though, what were the tips for the ghosts and the flares? It's really loud. It's really loud.
Kids.
But if you're gonna do them, you might as well make the most money you can whilst doing them.
Okay, that's true.
Most people will do these in Crimson with the Daedalus Axe or something similar, but there are ways to improve how much money you can make.
Okay.
The two options
Please don't say to use a gemstone gauntlet.
Recommend are a gemstone gauntlet
Oh.
with Crown of Avarice and 3/4 Eleanor armor. And the other is the same but with 3/4 Sorrow instead.
Okay, that's right. I agree with the armor setup.
This might seem odd at first, but something most people don't know about the gemstone gauntlet actually has a perk that drops gemstones on mob kills on mining islands. Now let's talk about the first setup. The reason to use this setup is if you care more about grinding coins on your Avarice. With this setup, you get around 1300 coins per kill.
Okay, with the new attributes, it's more. But he's right. That is like, I totally agree with this. Maxing Avarice while doing Ghost Bestiary is the meta. That one I completely agree with. What else for flares?
For combat XP and weren't that bad, but after some quote-unquote slight changes to Crimson Isle mob spawning, they now only spawn in 12-second intervals and will only spawn if you're within a certain range of their spawn location when the 12-second interval hits.
That's true.
This makes it so difficult to farm that a lot of endgame players think of this as the final boss of bestiaries if you didn't complete it before the patch.
That's also
if you see
true.
an endgame player missing this bestiary, just mention it to them and they literally might start crying on the spot.
That's true.
Also, like,
it's fun to do
this
too.
video, and maybe they'll stop crying. Now let's take a look at how bad it really is. Basically, the best you're gonna get is like 3 flares to spawn every 12 seconds, which if you do the math for 100,000 flares, it's gonna take you a measly 111 hours. So yeah, but if there wasn't ways to cut this down, I wouldn't be talking about it right now, would I? The first way to cut this down is to use a Gauntlet of Contagion, since flares are really just 3 blazes stacked on each other.
That's
and
an
if you kill them
tip.
with a Gauntlet of Contagion, it bugs out and actually gives you 3 bestiary contributions instead of 1. Okay, now we got it down to 37 hours. That's still a lot, but fear not, because we have a way to cut it in half again. You can actually use some entity-related items to force the spawns of flares, even if you're not near them. One example
This is new to
is
me.
a deployable, but it doesn't move, so it's not the best we could use. We're actually going to use a glacial sight, since
Oh, that's really smart. That's really smart.
Flare spawns to force some extra wins.
Is that what people are
With
doing?
this method, you can see I can spawn in a total of 6 flares, one of them being a little out of my view range, but you can see
That's really
now
cool,
you can see
actually.
an extra one there. And you're gonna kill the 5 flares closest to you, and your glacial scythe will be killing the last one while you're spamming at the block. You then go back to the designated block and start shooting down the path again after. You can also place a dip label near the 6th blaze if you're starting out, so it guarantees the 6th blaze will spawn. This method allows you to get 18 bestiary progression every 12 seconds, which comes out to only needing 18.5 hours.
Wow, that's still so much worse than it used to be. That's so much worse than it used to be, but that's true. All right, that one was nice. I mean, I don't know if I'm fucking with the Crimson Isle mini bosses, but with the flares and the ghosts, he's saying what not many people are saying, which is the Crown of Avarice Eleanor is the strat. But that's because he's also based. Because he's also based because he thinks Crown of Avarice is better than Warden, and that's true. Flare is 10k now, and I think they fixed the Gawk triple. Really? In the last month? That video came out in June. Oh well. It's a good video though. Foraging update. Damn. How are people one-tapping flares? I need those shards. So, are you talking about killing without a black hole, or what are you talking about? Because, like, I'm wearing Infernal Aurora with the Wither goggles, and if I go to the, I mean, I haven't tested, but I'm pretty sure I'm still going to be able to kill. Oh wait, I'm not on Bazaar. Let's see if I can still kill without Bazaar. Ah, did I? I don't have Gawk on. Hold on, I need to get Gawk. Gauntlet of Contagion. And Maxwell. Let's go Bazaar. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Really? Oh! I don't think they fixed the Gauntlet of Contagion. That was from one flare. They one-tapped me too? Yeah, I know. Come on. Anyway. Nice Protea, by the way. I farmed some of those Lapis zombies for a bit. Holy hell, you can make like 1k an hour of those shards. I know! I know. You can even make more. Here. I'll give you some of the strats. If you place your pocket black hole up here, then like your pocket black hole is going to start affecting mobs from a wide array of places. Those two are getting affected. Even this one would get affected because it has a line of sight. And then if you want to even do it more effectively, you get a frozen blaze armor set, and now you're doing damage to things without having to actually hit them. I'm just holding my hunt axe and walking around. And then this guy is also doing it, and if he actually put his black hole up, which he's not going to do, but fine. But anyway, if we have two people, then you know we'll both be getting credit on everything, which is very nice. And if you have 6 people, all of us will be getting credit. It's pretty good. And obviously, the more Hunter Fortune you have, the better it is. The Frozen Blaze not kill them. If you're holding a Hunt Axe, then they won't die. And it still counts as a combat tag. So like, I'm going to get credit on that Lapis Zombie, even though I never hit him. Lucher and Black Hole is only 2 people? No, they changed it. Alright, well you can get a friend. You can get a friend. Anyway, that's enough of that. See, I'm still getting credit for shit. Now, he apparently doesn't know you actually need to hit a mob in order for the black hole to accept it. He seems to have gone AFK, which I'm not too sure what's going on with him. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, but he'll figure it out, I hope. Anyway, warp, nest. Loot share on black holes is 2 people. That sucks. I already read that up though. I'm working on my blaze rod collection to get my blaze armor. My ass is almost finished. Ooh. I mean, FB isn't a super useful armor set. Well, it's pretty useful before you have Necron, I guess. But honestly, my recommendation is just to get Necron. But it has a couple of niche uses. One being that loot share on black hole mobs, and the other being loot share on fishing mobs, which Steely can tell you all about. Except I don't think anyone's FB fishing right now in Bayou, so Steely probably can't tell you all about it. A long ways from Necron. Fair enough. I'm lonely. Sorry, Steely. I would fish if I needed bestiary, but unfortunately... I do not blame you, this sucks. How much money is it making nowadays? Because like end fishing printed money, I can't lie. ICL, NGL, no cap, for real, on God, on Ja. Should I do garden or fishing? Me personally, I'd do fishing, because I like fishing way more than gardening. But it's up to you. To thine own self be true, as they say. Taking your word. Alright. Didn't mind fishing at all. Was super boring. Farming was super boring. Yeah. Farming seems boring as hell. I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's a reason why garden is now the most XP I'm missing on this profile. It's because it's not the most fun thing for me to do. When is your F7 arc starting? I don't know. I got a lot of XP I'm missing from F7 because class average 50, 4th most runs in dungeons on the server, still not maxed catacombs, bestiary. Shut up. There's a lot I'm missing, but it's okay. Lyra, I need to show you a song. How do you show someone a song? Did you make them listen to it? Checkmate. It's pirate metal. Do you like that genre? What the fuck is pirate metal? Is it like the Wellerman, but like Screamo? I really want to like scream to bring us sugar and tea and rum right now, but like I shouldn't. It's gonna make everyone leave the stream. Pirate metal is awesome. I don't know what pirate metal is. I don't know. Fortunately, all I need for Bayou is 70 Gator and 92 Octopus, and then I am set to do the dungeon mines for the rest of my non-hoppity XP. What are you missing in dungeons? You said dungeon bestiary. Are you somehow like me and also class average 50 without max dungeons bestiary, or are you like missing something more substantial? Both CA50 and bestiary? Ah. How about metal made around various quotes Arnold said in his movies? Okay. I think I see the vision. I think I see the vision. Me when I'm watching Age of Ultron. I think I see the vision. So how do you like know every SkyBlock content creator? Because you said he was a friend of yours, the guy who made the video. Interesting. I think I'm familiar with the first one. I don't know if I'm familiar with the other two. Know who Sarite is? I've seen Sarite. I've seen the name, but like I guess I don't really know though. Who is Sarite? Is it the one guy that used to do F7 carries for people on his stream or whatever? They were #1 F7 comps? Yeah. Ah. Okay. And #1 dragons, then they vanished? Oh. Huh. I guess they were a little bit before my time. Hope they're doing well though. I enjoyed their streams. Yeah. Holding the father. It's holding murderer. That's a good bit. I've never seen people hold dungeon journals. I don't know. I hope that all the old SkyBlock creators are doing well. I mean, I hear Refraction's back. Hi, Lyra, how are you? Hello, Jay, how are you? I mean, I'm good. To answer your question, I'm good. I'm playing some of my favorite games. I guess just one of them. Hello, hey, Vamp. Welcome in, everybody. Doing good as well. I'm happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that. Oh. How's the straight grind going? It's going well. Yesterday, Steely and I did 251 ash fangs, so that went pretty well. We've been making some progress on. Let's see, we've done, since I started doing this, we've gotten over 100 dragons. We've gotten almost 100 endstone protectors. We've gotten almost 100 brood mothers. We finished ghasts. What else did we do? We've done a lot of ash fang. We finished Bal. We finished Yogg. You know, we've done a lot. I guess I finished fishing in there, somewhere in there, a while ago. If we're going down memory lane. Nice. I know we're making tons of progress. Good morning. Oh, hey, purple snack. Seems actually giving me motivation to grind bestiary. I'm glad. I don't know why though. I feel like my streams would make people not want to grind bestiary. Like, dude, she's just killing zealots for like 100 million years. Maxed out my enchanted mangrove sack, 20k enchanted mangrove. Damn, you gotta break out the pocket sack in a sack, or craft man cores. You know, one of the two. Or get another sack. I guess there's a lot of things you could do. Do you still play M5? Haven't seen your dungeon streams in a while. I played 3 M5s last night because Alia got class average 50. But other than that, I think that's the first time I played dungeons since March, April. It's been a few months. I don't know. I'm hoping to get back, but I missed the Paul because I was too far into the foraging. I was just being like, I can't Paul. I'm foraging right now. And then all my friends burned themselves out on Paul. So they're not playing dungeons anymore. So I'm kind of, I don't got people to play dungeons with right now. And I'm kind of in the groove. I'm kind of in the groove of bestiary because I took a break last time I was in a groove of bestiary, and that's why all my bestiaries are half done. That's why I had 230 some odd endstone protectors and 400 dragons and all that. And I think pretty much all of my crystal hollows are half. Yeah, fists are half, worms are half, sludges are half, grunts are half. Yeah, the annoying ones, they're more than half away, but so I got like half done, and then I was like, you know what, I'll take a break. And then I took a break for like 6 months. So I don't know. I'm in the mood. By In the Mood. Is that what is that? Is that a Benny King song? Who's the really good clarinetist? I don't know. It's before my time. Hi, Turkey. I'm Turkey. We hate bestiary for real. We hate bestiary. We hate it. Took a long break from dungeons, so I got extremely burned out of constantly playing them. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. And I came back, and I felt my brain loading, because they put me on mage, which is already bad, because I don't like mage. And then outside of blood was well. And I felt my brain go. My brain ran through like 4 different routes of the room, and I was like, just pick one, Lyra, just pick one, you gotta go. You got 23 seconds before the watcher says his line. Oh man. Why is Sussy Valk banned? Sussy Valk's not banned. Sussy Valk is hidden. How often do you stream? I mean, I've been streaming daily. We're probably gonna have to stop streaming daily for a while. I'm taking some vacations later on in the summer, but for the time being, it's every day, bro. With that Hypixel SkyBlock flow. Why is he hidden? He knows what he did. You'd have to ask him. I showed Lamb the song. She thought it was brilliant. Okay, that's a pretty good vote of confidence because I do agree with Lamb on a lot of things. It's not true. Gus is lying. Never mind. I'm hearing that you're lying about Lamb. Just to let you know what you're missing out on. Well, it seems like Lamb's not fucking with it. And I just said I agree with a lot of what Lamb says, so it's not looking good for you. I'm not lying? That's tough. That's tough for me to figure out. Crashing out over some quotes. Crashing out? I'm not crashing out. It was funny. I liked it. I liked it when we were doing it on stream, but then it went on for a little too long, and you know, he has a little bit of a reputation, so I decided I don't want every stream to turn into this. So I had to, actually my mod team came in and took him out, and I gotta respect the decision of my mod team. Odd question, but I am not too kept on drama. Do you know what happened between 15H and Yarns? I don't know. Apparently 15H in the third co-op had a severe falling out that has resulted in Yarns cutting ties with 15H and 15H starting a new profile. I don't know. I'm also not very kept up. I didn't do anything outside stream. Well, no, you didn't do anything, Rocket League. You weren't even here yesterday. I mean, if you genuinely are confused, why is my main hidden? I wasn't even participating in Linus's trolling. If you're Chloe, then I'm Sussy Valk. No, you're Rocket League YouTube. If you're Chloe Femboy Archer, then like you were engaging in your own bit of trolling. Or just trolling a bit. Yeah, it's fine to troll. But like, so what was your goal with trolling? What was your goal? What did you want to have happen? Because if a lot of trolls, their goal is to get under the skin of the streamer a little bit, and you did. I mean, you were kind of flooding the chat. It was getting a little old. You also seemed to have a 43-page document of things written about me, which is a little odd. You know, that's a little odd. But I've never had a cyber stalker before, so it was kind of new territory for me. I didn't know quite how to handle it. But like basically making the stream more enjoyable. Well, for you probably. And I will admit a little bit for me as well. I did get a little bit of enjoyment out of it. But like the other people in the chat weren't really messing with it. And unfortunately, like there are other people watching the stream. I can't just poison the entire well to accommodate. So you never laughed this much? Are we dead ass? Yeah, I laughed a lot. It was a good time. But like, you know, it had its moment. So I ban the person that makes the stream a good time. Well, you made the stream a good time once, but it's kind of like a one and done, you know? You were like, I have a 43-page document of things you've said, and I have shared it in my group chat, and we are all now here to repeat them back to you in order to epically troll you. And I was like, what? That's crazy. That's absurd behavior. What the fuck? And then, you know, we continued on that path for about 3 hours. And then my mod team woke up and made the decision that I was too naive or cowardly or maybe a little bit too having still faith in the human race to do. And she said, "This is not good. I'm going to remove them." And I said, "You know what? That's smart." So I'm late in the stream. What happened? Yesterday, Sussy Valk, who has come into the stream before and has also raided my Discord a couple of times with their friend group, came into the stream with their friend group, and they started playing the highlights, which was misspelling my old username very wrong, and asking me how much M5 makes per hour, but very, very, you know, very spelled wrong, to the point of maybe like a little bit of a cartoonishly misspelled. It's like, how much do M5 make per money of SkyBlock money M5? Which is, again, it's a little funny because it's, you know, it's making fun of a common question that I get. I see, so they're annoying. Yeah. And so, you know, it was all well and good, but that was a few months ago. Then yesterday they came in here and they were continuing to do that. But then I asked one of the people, because one of them was actually talking to me. Usually they don't have a conversation with me, they just continue to yap. But one of them had a conversation with me, and we were getting into a little bit of, I was trying to dissect the mind of an M7 cheater and see why, you know, they are the way that they are. And it got them to drop the act because they wanted to explain themselves to me. So they explained themselves a little bit until they felt like they didn't want to do that anymore, and then they went back to the trolling. But the trolling this time was to reveal that they had a 43-page document of things that I have said over the years, and then repeat some of those quotes back to me, which kind of blue screened me because I don't often learn that I have cyber stalkers. I don't often learn that I've been charged rent in someone else's head. So that surprised me, and I didn't really know what to do with it. I just laughed for like a very long time about it because that was kind of the only way that I could handle it. And then, you know, I kind of let that happen. Trolling cannot be worth that much effort. Oh, they're back today. I mean, they seem to be having fun. And then my mod she's woke. My mod woke up and said, "That's not good. We shouldn't be having that in the chat." And then hid them. And then I was like, she's right. She's probably right. Probably don't need that in the chat. And so we hid them, and then and now they're back. And this is kind of, I've pre-moved you. If you go back to the yesterday's stream and you go towards the end, I talked about this. And I said, I quoted Northern Line, which is back in the day, what trolls did was they came into the stream chat to irritate you. They came in to make you annoyed and to get a reaction out of you. And so they came in here and they were, you know, like, "Why are you bad at the game? You're stupid. I'm going to ask a very annoying question and misspell your name to try to poke you a little bit." And then you go, "All right, you've annoyed me. You are now banned from my chat." And they go, "Yes, they won." And they knew they won, because that was their goal. Nowadays, the trolls don't do that. The trolls, what they do is they come in here and then they say something annoying, and then you go, "You have been banned." And they go, "What the hell? I'm your friend. I've just come in here, you know, 5 times in the last 2 months with the express purpose to annoy you, but that's what friends do. That's just how we all are. We were just talking." And I find that odd, you know, because your actions have consequences. If you write a 43-page document about me with the intention to make fun of me, and then come into my stream chat and repeat all of that, like, that's annoying. You're going to get banned. And then that's the consequence. You know, I shouldn't have to. I assume you're an adult, so I assume you should understand cause and effect, and also like how to talk to people. But maybe you don't, and I'm happy to try to help. Top right says it all. Yeah. This is an example of an annoying question. See, they're asking a question that is obviously answered on the screen and in the stream title, but it's funny because, or is it? I don't know. It's a troll. They're epically trolling me, Mira. You get it. I know. Yeah. But this is what I mean, you know, it's funny one time, but then it becomes old. It becomes like, I heard this song before, you know? I never raided your Discord. Brother, you're banned in my Discord on 2 accounts. What do you mean you never raided your Discord? I mean, maybe raid is a strong word. Getting banned, then coming back on an alt, I've seen this one. Well, they're well acquainted because they're M7 cheaters, so they've come back on many alts. Which was kind of what I was trying to understand, but they didn't want to help me understand. Or maybe there's just, you know, generally don't want to be annoying, but why did you choose M5, not any other floor? Never joined on an alt? I can go look at the ban list. It's either you on an alt or someone from your Discord. / group chat, whatever. And the more that you all talk, the more I am under the impression that it's probably just like just you. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, you know, Purple Snack is chill. She can stay. I chose M5 because, so back in the day, there were 3 options. You could play M5, M6, or M7 if you wanted to get class average 50. You can't really get class average 50 off of M4 or M3. You know, that's a little bit too much. So a lot of people did it off M6 before M7 existed. Well, not a lot of people, but you know, the few that did it off M6. But M5 gave about the same amount of XP as M6. M6 gave a little bit more, but you know, it also, M6 made 0 money. Like, the only thing you get is Giant Sword and the occasional 4th Master Star, and let's be real, it's not paying the bills. 2 very rare drops that are not that expensive compared to the other very rare drops from things like M7. Or you could do M7. Now, the thing with M7 is you have to talk to M7 people, and if the people in this chat are proof enough of that, M7 people are really fucking annoying. Also, M7 people insist on cheating, and I don't cheat. So, you know, after a few bad interactions with quite a few M7 players, I decided I don't really want to play M7. So then I thought, well, my guild carried me through to Cata 40 with M5. Maybe I should just go play some M5 again. And then I played it a bunch to get to, I get to just Cata 50, not class average 50. I had a blast, and I thought maybe now that I'm Cata 50, I can go join some M7 parties. And then I said, I don't want to do that because M7's still not fun, whereas M5 is fun. Then, after doing the math with a lot of M7 people giving me their drops, I learned that M5 is actually just more money than M7 per unit time anyway. So there's like literally no reason to not play M5. It's more fun, in my opinion. A lot of people don't think it's fun because they don't like clearing the dungeon. They like the boss fight. But I'm the opposite. I don't like the M7 boss fight. I just like the clearing of M5. It's very zen for me. It's very relaxing. So I don't know. Also, I don't have RNG in this game, so even if M7 was, but dropping handle is cooler. Yeah, if you're a gambling addict, you know, gambling for the handle is good. But if, you know, your goal is to play as much dungeons as possible and make the most money, then M5's just right around the corner for you. Snacky doesn't cheat. The fact that that's a notable thing says all that needs to be said about M7. I say, everyone in M7 cheats, and you say, no, look, this one person doesn't. Yeah. So true. Motivated me to do M5, actually, because I thought M7 was like the only way to class average 50. Well, you need to do 16,000 M5s. It's not trivial. Only 3 of us have done it off of M5. I don't like the F7 boss fight. It's not fun. 90% don't cheat. 90% of M7 doesn't cheat. It's really funny because M7 cheaters tell me that. The people that play M7 without cheating tell me the exact opposite. It's a 50% cheat, 50% non-cheat ratio. Your sample size is 2, brother. And then the people who actually cheat in M7 and don't play anymore and have no incentive to lie also are like, yeah, everyone fucking cheats in M7. I mean, like, I don't know. Again, this just goes back to the delusion. You have deluded yourself, and I love it for you, but me personally, I'm not wearing the rose-colored glasses that have been forced upon your head. Through rose-colored glasses, all the red flags just look like flags, brother. You gotta take them off. Should I go towards Term or Hype for M5? If you're only going to do M5, Term is better. But Hype is better for, like, everything that isn't Master Mode dungeons. So if you think, oh, I might also do some fishing, Hype is going to be useful. I might, you know, do Slayers, Hype is more useful. I might do Kudra, Hype is more useful. Why am I killing mobs in this lobby? It's not an awakening. imminent. I love that. Ooh, an awakening lobby. All right. Anyway, what were we talking about before this? The Great War of Ava versus the cheaters. Well, what's funny is I also talked about this, which is that every day I make the conscious decision to not interact with cheaters. You see this? You see how I don't have M7 maxed even after 26,000 runs of M5? It's because I don't want to talk to them. And so I don't talk to them. And if I see a cheater, I ignore ad them because I don't want to talk to them. And yet they insist on coming to me and talking to me. If they want to make fun of me in some Discord server, that's perfectly fine. Lord knows I make them in my own Discord servers. So I would be a hypocrite to expect otherwise. But like, you know, I would prefer they give me the same grace that I give them, which is that I don't go and annoy the hell out of them all the time. Why don't you play the last 100 M7 comps with your M5 perm or whatever? Because I don't want to. That's the short answer. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, like, I've been offered, but not really. I don't have a lot of fun playing it. I would rather play M5. One day I will do the M7s. And I'll do the M6s I need for Terracotta or Bestiary, but for the time being I would just rather not play it. So I don't. Because again, I like to live by the tenets that I say, that I espouse. You know, I don't like do as I do, not just as I say, kind of thing. And I've always been of the opinion that you have two options if you don't want to do something. You can, one, not do it, or you can you have three options. One, you can not do it. Two, you can wait until you would the joy of having done it outweighs the pain of doing it. Or three, you can download a hacked client to cheat it for you so you don't have to interact with it. I think the third one is crazy, and I judge people who do that. And I think the second one makes a lot of sense when those conditions are met, but those conditions haven't been met yet. The 40 XP I will get from completing 1000 F7s is not currently enough of an incentive for me to tolerate the floor for however many hours that is. You trying to gamble? Nope. No, I am not. We're a big believer on the lyraava stream that gambling is not good. Hello, Splag. The lyraava stream is very boring. We believe that gambling is bad and cheating is also bad. Why are you doing zealots? So in the tab you can see that the protector is awakening. The Endstone Protector spawns when 5,000 Zealots have been killed. Awakening means that 4,000 or more Zealots have been killed, so we're less than 1,000 Zealots from spawning it. So I have two options. I can, one, sit here and twiddle my thumbs and wait for people to kill 1,000 Zealots, or two, I can help out. I can help them out a bit. And so I've been helping them out, in the hopes that we spawn the Endstone Protector, and then we join another lobby until that lobby also has an Awakening Protector, and then we go. So why are we doing Protectors? Bestiary. We are at a point where we only have, I don't have much Bestiary to do, and Endstone Protector is one of the ones that I have to do. So we're making progress. Cat of 45. Yo, congratulations. You're level 514. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not missing much. Kind of peak. It's pretty peak. Getting high kata level is pretty, I mean, it feels good. It makes you even less likely to die randomly to Fells or Shadow Assassins. Do you know what the shards are best for like dungeons off the top of your head? What shards are best for dungeons? Well, there's High Dungeon, which gives you boss luck. That's really good. There's also Daemon, which gives you increased RNG meter score, which is also quite good. There's Prince, which gives you 1 extra score, but that one's kind of meh. There's Mimic, which increases blessings by up to 10%. That one's pretty useful in dungeon. And then there's all like the elementals that just give you raw strength, which I guess is kind of also helpful. Do you have any good 1.21 texture packs for foraging? No, I don't even have any 1.21 texture packs. The bow damage one is OP for Archer, but it's not dungeon specific. True, there's the one that increases range damage. That one's pretty good for dungeons if you're not mage. I want to get 1k M5s first though. Before M6. I think that's, I mean, me personally. You're asking the M5 girl what she would do. M5 all day. M5 all day every day. We're almost done with Broodmother Bestiary, which is very good. I love that. We need 7 more. 7 more Broodmothers, and we're done with that one. Damn it, I thought that was one. For those who don't know, the Endstone Protector resting, that means that between 0 and 999 Zealots have been killed. Dormant is 1,000 to 1999. Agitated is 2,000 to 2999, like this one. Disturbed is 3,000 to 39.99, and then Awakening is what we want. That's 4,000 to 49.99, and then Summoned means that he's about to show up, or he's already here. One of the two. He's either about to show up in less than 20 seconds, or he's already shown up, but he's not dead yet. My friend is getting tired of M5, so we're gonna hit up M6 for a bit. Ah, okay. Nobody playing M5 right now. It's tragic. Yeah, that's the one downside about M5 is like. I basically only play it when my party's on because, like, solo joining PF is just not the most fun thing in the world. But we all had to do it. I mean, I think I did my first like 10,000 runs in Party Finder. They were not very fast, but join my party for real. I'm sorry, I can't. There's no SkyBlock XP for me in M5. I'm all done with M5. Hey, Slyn. How much money did you make from M5 in total? Yeah, narrator on or some shit. Yeah, it hurt my ears. Also, this is... No, I do not. Sorry. Hold on. Epixade. Warp nest. Okay. You know if there's a mod for bestiary displays? I do not. What was I gonna look? Oh yeah. I can give you the I can tell you how much I've made from M5, or at least my estimate from how much I've made from M5. My estimate for M5 profit 26368 is 70 bill. It's 64.2 bill on my sheet, and then of course I have, you know, quite a bit saved in meter. Are you knowledgeable about like master mode mage setups? Not really, because I just play M5, so I don't even have, I don't have an RCM set and an LCM set. I just have one set because you'd only need the one. My RCM set is wearing the wither goggles, and the LCM set is swapping to the storm helmet. You know, newbie set. Yeah. Like 2.6 bill per 1k runs. Yeah, something like that, if you include the meter. Why is there a person who's never won a mage XP? Oh shit. There are 2 purple snacks in chat. Is your IGN just your YouTube user? Yeah, it's lyraava. I did my custom scoreboard. Lyra, check Discord DM. Alright, hold on. Haha, dude. Alright. Alright. You're not a big fan of using the lines that separate things, huh? Alright. I feel you. Teach their own. Stop making fakes of me. Why are you trolling your friend? Don't troll your friend. That's not nice. Playing SkyBlock is so fun because I get to be like a preschool teacher. Just because you see a man in a suit doesn't mean that you can make fun of him for being divorced, okay? In life, we gotta be empathetic. We gotta be nice to people. For real, though? Children's behavior from a child, I guess it's expected. So true. Hey, Ava, curious why you stick with M5 instead of going for M7? Is it preference, utility, or something else? It's a good question that not many people have asked before. Are they still going? This is what they do, man. This is why I gotta put a stop to it, and this is why I trust my mods more than me, because, like, for me, I would just let this go forever. But the wise decision is to put a stop to it because it's just bad. What's your opinion on the foraging update? I like it. I like foraging. I like the gameplay loop that they've made. It's definitely unfinished, and I'm hoping that the next 2 islands, you know, finishes it up. And hunting is a little bit of a mess, but... So when you mage, how do you get speed? Because like full storm and with G-Drag, I don't know. Speed tunings. See, like, you see what you've done to the chat? You see what you've done up here? You see how everyone else has been bullied out because of this very unfunny bit? This is back to the this is back to the preschool teacher. Just like, the world doesn't revolve around you, you know what I mean? Let's try to figure this out. No, I'm curious. Let's see if we can figure this out. Damn. They really are similar. That's interesting. I think this one, hold on, let me verify. Damn. Ah, well. It's not clear to me which one is real. So, we're gonna have to either take them both out or someone says something that convinces me. Why does the transfly cape have an arrow? Mine? Or the general? This mine has a heart. Has a little heart on the top. Wow, there's a lot of you. Is there a third? Is there a third purple snack? Oh, there are. There's 3. There's so many. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. All right, that one's real. Okay, and then this one's also not real. Good. We got there. You'll do this every stream? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That's crazy. I actually got the right ones. I know. Didn't even know there were 3. Yep. One of them actually had uploaded a video, I think. Which is the crazy thing. Must have been the wind. Must have been the wind. What's funny is he'll say things like, I didn't raid you. And then he comes on my stream with a 5th account. Linus's 5th account trying to convince me that he's not raiding me. Oh. Why did they do it? Again, I tried to figure out. I asked them questions. I'm like, why are you the way that you are? And then they respond by saying, hello, EVE Dean. How much money do M5 make per hour? And I'm like, oh, but I wanted to have a conversation with you. It's just legit all Chloe. There's more of you? Damn. What's good? Hello, inspiring stories. Just a bunch of M7 brain rot cheaters. Pretty much all my ops are M7 brain rot cheaters. You know, they say judge me by my enemies. Makes sense now? Yeah. But see, that's why I want to know, is why, like, they come in, because again, I leave them alone, but they don't leave me alone. So then I'm like, alright, well, if you're not going to leave me alone, can you at least, you know, explain to me why you're doing this? And then they don't explain, and it makes me sad. As best I can tell, they're just, I don't know, they're just addicted and engaging in in-group behavior. They're in-group signaling, to use a term from anthropologists. Because again, they either have to admit that, like, they continue, like, yes, this is the 7th account that they've made on the Minecraft game. They have nothing to show for it, and they will continue cheating, and that's what they're doing. Or instead of acknowledging that, they just make fun of everyone that reminds them of that reality. And I'm one of them. I'm one of the people that reminds them of that reality, unfortunately for me. Even though I don't do it with intention, I only bring it up if they come over here. If they didn't come over here, then they wouldn't hear me talking about it. But they keep coming back to the well, man. They keep coming right back to the well. There's a transcape? Yeah, it's an Optifine transcape. I'm using a modification called synthesis that allows me to steal, well, not steal, copy anyone else's Optifine cape. And there is a person named Oddly Audie who has this cape, and I've stolen it. I've put it on my own back. Boom. So now it's on my back. 30 virus is in my lobby right now. Huge. He uploaded a video recently, right? Like how he lost like 400 million hours of work or something for 20 XP. Isn't stealing illegal? Well, that's true. But I'm engaging in plagiarism, which is a different kind of illegality. Whoop, I was in the floor. How'd that happen? What's your local police? That's okay. I think you're based for that. Hello, police. This person online that I've been harassing for the past 2 months has stolen a digital good. No, officer, they're NFTs. They're non-fungible tokens. Yes, I'll hold. What's your test level? My test level? I test pretty high. I know you mean testosterone. It's pretty low. It's low. It's been lowering. I haven't had a blood test in a while though, in like a month or so. I love NFT because monkey. I thought you got rid of the fakes. I think they've made another fake. I think a fourth fake. Let's check. Let's see. Let's see if they've made a fourth fake. That's a new purple snack alt. It's a new one. They are two different. They are two different. That's fascinating. Okay, cool. They made another one. I really am so famous. Yeah. What's funny is it's this one. It's the one who said, I thought you got rid of the fakes. That's fascinating. Alright, well again, this is what I was talking about before. Like, this is fun, but now it's become the whole stream and it's just not so fun. So we're gonna do some of that, and then we're gonna move on. Hopefully you stop bullying your friend Purple Snack. That's not very nice. Rare drop Tiki Mask. Yay! I never dropped one of those. I dropped 2 sheds, which I was very happy to do because I needed 2. One for my museum and one for my rod. It's my first mask. Dude, that's sick. I had to buy both of mine. What's the max level right now? Max level is 517 point something. Let's see. I have... For me, I want to say it's 517.24, but I might be wrong. 300 mg per deciliter. I don't know, I'd have to go look at it. I have to go pull up my medical records. I guess I could pull up my medical records. A lobby with a 517? Damn, what's the name? Is it Ephemera? It was XX something? I have no idea. I have no idea who that person is then, unfortunately. Alright, we got a hit. I was a little worried. Oh, I got a dragon. Cool. Oh. Anyway. Shout out to buying Shed on day 1 for 50 mil. Dude, I'm so jealous. Try to sleep again, bye-bye. Good night, Mira. I hope you are successful in your quest. Sleep always eludes me occasionally. That's why I go get McDonald's at 2 a.m. Do you play Roblox? I've never played Roblox. Never played it. For longer than 3 hours continuously for at least a week. That doesn't sound good, Mira. It's quite horrible. That sounds bad. Next stream, play it. I don't know. I have a friend who plays Roblox. They're playing what, Grow a Garden? Is that the one that's going on right now? Grow a Garden? I know there was some blocks fruits happening a while ago. I don't really know. It's the most popular one? Ah, it's the most popular one. Okay. Grow a Garden looks so cheeks, bro. They're having fun with it. I don't know. I've never seen it. You played the GD level Tabasco by Talia? No. It sounds like it's after my time. You should play Dress to Impress. Dude, okay, I did have a T girlfriend who was addicted to Dress to Impress. Hey, Hal. Oh yeah, Hal, I meant to ask you, are you friends with like all of the SkyBlock streamers? Because you said the QCY guy was your friend, right? It's insane how Grow a Garden had the most players online of any game ever. That's crazy. Show me your SkyBlock. Well, this is the SkyBlock. What'd you ask me? Oh, are you friends with like all of the SkyBlock streamers? Because you said the QCY guy was your friend, right? The video you linked to me. Show me your base. Oh, well, you don't play a lot on your actual island, but like, here you go. This is the base. I got the chests. There's my old head. This is our old minion area. It's where we used to have slimes and fishing and infernos for a while up here. Now we're running tarantulas. If you come down here, then you know there's a lot more chests because it's pretty much the only thing that I use the island for, is for the chests. You have something better to do with your time. I guarantee you. Like, please. This is me dropping the act and me being very genuine. There has to be something better to do with your time. There has to be. This makes me very sad. This is me genuine. This is me reaching out a hand. You know, you can, come on. This is so sad. I know it's really sad. That's why I'm like, I'm trying my best to be empathetic. What happened? I'm getting messaged on Minecraft from a third, fourth username. We gotta Call your mom or something, man. You know, this is I can't really offer much in the way of support, but like just I'm offering you a chance to look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and tell me if you like what you see, all right? Okay. Not friends with all streamers. It's fair enough. Who is Harry 282? I don't know, and I don't really know if I want to know. Did you ever play the 2v2T Minecraft? Linus. He said he ain't sussy, Valk. Yeah, and then once I blocked this one, sussy Valk messaged me. It's tough. It's tough to know. I never played 2b2t though. Never a big fan of the Anarchy server. Why do I have so many chests? They're filled with a lot of stuff. This is all Legion. Well, these aren't filled with so much stuff anymore, but after I do a Paul, they're filled with a lot of stuff. They're filled with a lot of loot that I have to go sort. You know, this is where the summoning eyes are. I have a lot of stuff that is I should probably get rid of, but I've yet to. I've yet to get rid of it. Someday blocks the whole M7 community. I mean, again, the problem is that I think I'm too nice. But that's a good problem to have. I'm not looking to fix that problem. I would rather be too nice. My Blackstone ratio is a little bit lower than I think it probably should be, but you know, we're working on that. We're working through that, and maybe it's a lot of summoning eyes. These are only, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to place a lot if I want to finish up Bestiary without leeching. So I've just been saving the ones I get. I'm not blocked. Yeah, but see, like, that's the thing, is that for every, like, 10 annoying as fuck M7 cheaters, there's one person that's actually not, like, completely brain broken. And I don't want to ban everyone, because maybe there are a few that are not completely brain broken. Who knows? Can we get a feed cam? This is the person that asked for a carry and Ashfang and then spent the entire boss fight using Velo. That was pretty cool. Or what's it called? I don't know the cheat names. What is it? Horizontal or whatever? Where you just go like meow. Ain't worth me keeping those yet because I can't get top 3 damage, not even close. Fair enough. I don't really know how the dragon weights work anymore. I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh, you play M7, I'm never going to talk to you, because that seems extreme. Unfortunately, every M7 player that comes and talks to me is almost exclusively in trying to annoy me, and I don't know why. Because I do rail on them a little bit, but like, I rail on them in the comfort of my own home. I don't know. I got my YouTube channel and I got my Discord server, and I talk about the things that I talk about, and then people are like, I'm very offended by that. I'm going to come over to your house. Just noticed you added Cat Girl Romina. Yeah, she added me, and then I hit the accept button. Some players, to me, seem to come off like most Iron Man players in RuneScape. Similar energy, just Iron Men don't cheat. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew. Again, that's why I ask. I want to know. I want to know why you have 8 accounts to play a game that you have nothing to show on any of them for, and you cheat through M5 to get to Kata 36 so that you can play M7, and then you go and cheat in M7 again until you get banned a 5th time, and the whole time you complain about people like me that think you're weird and are ruining the vibe of the game. I want to know. I want to know what goes on in the head. And I'm still, I mean, they've given me answers, and I don't know, I just not sure I believe it. Oh, apparently I'm a pedophile now. They've made another account to say that I'm a pedophile. That's cool. This is the behavior of someone that is very normal. And I really want to know, like, I really want to know. It's just children? I guess. I guess so. My friend says in RS has 18 Iron Man accounts and 3 others for gold farming. That's all they do is gold farm. They don't even play the game. It's crazy to me. It's a report reason. Yeah, you know what? I think I will. Who? That's fair enough. Bad name. Because they get to see who reported it. So they get to see that, you know, lyraava reported that lyraava is a PDF. Children can still be held accountable. Is this a 4th person? Is this a 5th person? Is this a 6th person? Like, free social XP? I guess I'll take it. You gotta have better things to do, man. Like, you gotta have better things to do. But I'll take the social XP, I guess. How many else do they have? What's funny is they just keep proving my point more and more. They just keep proving my point more and more. And I don't know if they see it. I don't know if they see it. Is that a fucking Jumpcraft reference? This is so sad. Yeah. Someone said that you're giving free booster cookies. Ah, incredible. Where my money at? You were lied to, friend. I apologize. Report him. The same 200 M7 shoes as 20k alts. It's so sad. It's actually so sad. Like I've reached a point where like I was laughing about it, but now it's just like the level of depravity is it's I don't even know how to react to it. Like it actually like this is I didn't know it was this bad. I'm not sure what to do about it. Is this all because you dislike M7 cheaters? Yes. Yeah, they are upset that I think cheating in the video game is bad. My advice would be stop reacting. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, we'll try that. You can't Ghost Pick Maker as a hard cheat? It's not a hard cheat, but it is a cheat. I wouldn't use it, and I would not really want to play with people that do use it. Defending cheating so badly and the odds that these accounts are stolen. Yeah. Which makes me sad. They released the T5 update? No, it's on alpha though. It's bad that admins can't kind of even detect it. Yeah. I need to turn off party invites, visits, and messages and that stuff for now. It's gonna make me sad. It's gonna make me sad if I kept you around so long and you're engaging in it. Purple snack. It's gonna make me sad. saying it's not alts. Are you cheers? Well, I don't know. Apparently Purple Snack is saying it, which makes me upset. You know, I can't lie. That's why you got 10 million visits. No, I understand why. But, because they're spamming that in Hub. Yeah, I know. I get it. I'm just saying that I'm in a good mood right now, so I just want to tell you to ignore the haters. I don't even know, but you seem chill as fuck. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. You got maxed attributes? We're all maxed, baby. We're all maxed. Chat toggle could work. It doesn't affect these kinds of things. It doesn't affect DMs or party invites. I could turn it all off, but I have them all on for a reason, which is that I like talking to people. So it seems kind of you know, let them win a little bit. Should it cost a max? I don't know. I grinded a lot of the money myself. Pretty much never let my purse go past 1.4 bill or go below 1.4 bill. But it definitely did cost a few bill, 4 or 5 bill, even if you do it effectively. It's not cheap, but at least you can grind some of it yourself. Yeah, I agree, Jay. Hence why I'm not doing it. Any idea how much for damage attributes? No idea, but those are expensive ones. Molethorn is not cheap. And technically Starborn is the most expensive one, and it's a damage attribute. Attributes are so painful, spend so much money, and that's like 10% more damage. Yeah. There's a lot of attributes that I would not have gotten if there weren't SkyBlock XP behind them. Like Starborn, I probably wouldn't have gotten. All additive, it's so sad. Yeah, I mean pretty much everything is additive. The only multiplicative is Cloverhelm. How do you even get Starborn? You have to merge Galaxy Fish, so 5 Galaxy Fish with 2 legendary elementals. So your options for the legendary elementals are Blizzard, Tenebris, or Tempest. Warp. Drag. And yeah. And the way you get Galaxy Fish, well, the intended way is to merge 10 shiny fish to get a sunfish, and then 10 sunfish to get a Galaxy Fish, or you can merge Ether Drake with a Chameleon, which is cheaper, and it gives you a Galaxy Fish for cheaper. Firefly were here, she would have a blast. She would have a blast. She would. I know, Namenya. You're gone. What do you do after max XP? I don't know. Play some M5, do some other stuff on the server. Who knows? Maybe do some speed builders. Play M5 and just chillin'? Yeah. Pretty much. Ooh. Money, money, money. Oh yeah, why am I doing this? Start an Iron Man, bro? So true. You're now holding a 1 bill giveaway according to Chloe. Very real and true. Nice. Why do people hate you? I don't know. I guess I'm hateable. But people like me too, so I guess I'm kind of likable. Depends on the person, I guess. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as they say. And some people, they don't like what they behold. I don't get it, you're a nice person. No good deed goes unpunished. I don't like being impersonated. Oh, Recon Spider Tally! Yo! Okay, that's pretty neat. All the sentences they listed that you said yesterday were AI generated. Yeah, I mean, some of them, they did get me. Whatever they fed into it, they fed some good shit into it, because some of them were, like, exactly what I would have said. But then they said some, and I was like, nah, that ain't me. That ain't me, dog. I even called him out on it. But oh well. Nice helmet skin. Thank you, thank you. I had a friend of mine custom make it livid dye so that it fits with hold on. Fits with There you go. Holy shit, Tabor. I know that guy. I don't think that's Tabor, but it, you know, it might be. Who knows? Oh man. Think I might buy one. How much is the skin itself? Corrupted Wither. Uh-oh. Isn't it called Corrupted? Oh, just Corrupt. 110 mil. Tabor was so goated back in the Skyward. Am I still friends with him? Please. No, he removed me. They all remove me when they get famous. Oh, man. That's so sad. Look cool with my mage set soon. The other ones, I think the other Wither Goggle skins are cooler, but I'm poor. So the old Jag DVH, I like it. I mean, it's actually, I'm on the orange Wither Goggle, so it doesn't look good on the, it doesn't look good on 1.21, but when you're famous, you remove me. No, don't worry, I'm different. I'm not like the other girls. I like the corrupt ones the most. I don't know. I like the, I like this. Well, it's not good right now because it's not animated, but I do like the Celestial, and I also, the Cyberpunk is pretty cool. Cyberpunk is pretty cool, but I don't know. Do you add people from the stream? Yeah. Amogus skin? Amogus. Just somehow like how it's like ahead. Yeah, it's because it's not. They're not applied. They're still unapplied. Added. All right. Opinion on dark purple dye? I don't like it. I don't like the dark purple dye that much. I like wild strawberry dye. I think it looks really good, but that's just me. And of course, I like livid dye, but I'm a little bit biased on that one. Sorry, purple snack. My mom loves purple. My mom would love the dark purple dye. Thoughts on pastel sky? I mean, I do like the pastel colors. You have gotten me. So I don't know. I thought I would jade dye my crimson to match the clover, but I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. Based mom. Yeah, I'm pink, she's purple. Do you have any payable XP left? Yes, I can buy the Tormentor and donate it to the museum, and that would get me 15 XP. How much is clover nowadays? I have no idea. Does any use say? 9.4 bill. It's going down. Livid dye the Aurora? Nah. About 15 bill. How much is Tormentor going for? 337 mil. Ocean dye my blood. Ocean man, take me by the hand, take me to the land that you understand. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? I bid 16 bill and didn't get it. What? Is Enrager a thing anymore? No, Enrager has been replaced by the Tormentor and the Hellstorm Wand. So what did the people get that had it? I think they just have it in Enrager still. They got a legacy item or something. Idea you lose one stupid item and add 2 more. Yeah. The admins are... they're fun. What were they smoking with Hellstorm? I had zero clue. Zero clue. Or were they what's that one? It's like the Sword of the Stars or something? No. There's one... Sword of the Stars is an Avid item. What's the one where it has like 15 gemstone slots? Probably would have been a good idea to invest in Enrager. Maybe. I don't know. Forgot the name. So I'm just gonna save RCM past the attribute nerf. So worth it. Trust. It's meta. Trust. So real. So real. Oh, why am I still in this lobby? I'm dumb. I'm just getting too wrapped up in pondering. Shimmer Sparkle Chestplate. I wonder if it's definitely not one on the AH. Yeah. Nefels can .5 shot me instead of 1 shot. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Ooh, a special zealot. It's 20 combat gemstone slots. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is also not a fucking agitated lobby. What the hell am I doing? Lyra, what the hell are you doing? How about a giant sword so I can kill minis better in F6? Ooh. The amount of book modifiers able to be applied to this item is doubled, and all gemstones are half as effective. Oh, that's lame. Never mind. Shimmer Sparkle Chestplate even real? It's from a Shen's special, but only when Diaz is mayor. Hard Mountain 6 yesterday, that's fire. Dude. Some of the slot unlock costs are comedy on the chest plate. Let me look. Shimmer Sparkle Chest Plate Hypixel SkyBlock. What the fuck? The materials required to unlock the last 15 gemstone slots on this item are intended to have first letters that spell out Shen is super cool. However, due to the renaming of the salmon opal to the kaleidoscopic mineral, the first letter is incorrect. We have 19 kaleidoscopic minerals, 38 hamster wheels, 13 enchanted golden carrots, 26 night vision charms, 11 iron claws, 30 sand minion 3s specifically, 30 sinful dice, 2 ugly fossils, 7 plasmas, 1,111 enchantment tables, 1 recall potion, 7 cracked piggy banks, 899 oranges, which you can buy from the builder, 22 opal power scrolls, and 17 laser eyes. Incredible. And a partridge in a pear tree. Yeah. You're very fast with typing. Thank you. My hands are very cold, so it's a little slow right now. Also, my nails are making it a little slower, but, you know, I have typed quite a bit in my time. Finally, a use for my 1,111 enchanting tables I saved up. Yo! Yo! What rank are you in Mangrove and Fig? Number 297 in Mangrove, number 456 in Figlog, and yet only number 863 in Tenderwood, which is very interesting. And then I'm number 24 in Lush Lilac, apparently. The more you know. Am I still up there in, Yeah, Mithril. I'm still up there in Mithril. That's slow. I'm a snail. Well, everything is relative, you know. I used to type faster, and you know, it makes me sad that I don't type as much. 250k Fig more than me? You got this, Protea. You're done with the foraging update? I am. I'm all done with the foraging update. I have max SkyBlock XP from foraging and from fishing on Galatea and from attributes, so we're all done, which is a great feeling. There we go, finally an awakening lobby. No more 1.21? True. I'm 448 in Tenderwood. What? So you're chopping down the big trees, I guess. Or maybe I'm just bad at getting Tenderwood. I don't know. I only use 5 fingers to type, so I'm slow. A friend of mine uses all 10 of his, and it pisses me off because he always beats the shit out of me. Didn't learn the 10 finger mechanic. I think I use 8. Getting approached and befriended the Endstone Beast Protector Mafia was interesting while going for bestiary. Getting approached and befriending the Endstone Protector Mafia. No, I get it. I'm trying to envision an Endstone Protector Mafia. Going to bed. Good night, Iced Tea. Don't worry, I'm going to rig the giveaway so that you win it. So, when you wake up, you know. Type with 10 fingers and 9 hit the wrong key. Real. I type 5,000 words per minute, just at like 0% accuracy. So true, so true. Hold on. Monkey typewriter ass, so true, so true. Hold on. Here you go. Brief break from the stream to really type something very poorly in monkey type. Here we go. I'm gonna warm up my hands a little bit. All right. This is gonna be so bad. No, man. It freaked me out. Oh no. Ooh. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. Dude, my hands, the nails slip. They slip so much off of the keys. I gotta get used to it. Just not used to it yet. Oh well. Alright. You don't use your right hand pinky? I don't. Breathing ASMR? Sorry. I know. I had to go like, I had to like warm up my hands really quick. Where would this giveaway be? You were lied to, Jude. I apologize. You were lied to. Should I have Onyx in my Crimson and Jasper in my Terror? I don't know. What do I have? I have Jasper in my Crimson and also Jasper in my Terror. It seems maybe I'm just bad. Is it the number 1 and number 3 and number 4 Endstone Protector people all doing perma parties? They were all like homies except for number 2. They hated that person. That's so fascinating to me. There's drama in the Endstone Protector bestiary. Where's the giveaway and how do I join it? There's no giveaway. There's no giveaway. We don't do giveaways here. And if you see someone say someone else is doing a giveaway, that person is probably not telling the truth, unfortunately. I apologize for you to learn. CM7ers trolling you again? Yeah, we know. We know. We know. We're aware. Just got up because I got pinged. Oh, that's awesome. I can't really stop them though, so I'm just living with it. If they're gonna keep going in SkyBlock lobbies and saying shit, then whatever. At least it's calmed down. And I think we may have gained a chatter. Maybe? I don't know. So this is silver lining. Good night. Good night, inspiring stories. I hear, but it sounds like a D1 hater. Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm not as prepared because I'm only like I would say I'm like a D4 hate defender. So I'm, it's kind of like, trial by fire for me. I'm trying to learn as I'm drowning in the hate and I'm trying to stay afloat while also trying to keep it at bay. You know what I mean? But we're doing our best, and I got some good mods to help me out, which is good. It's good to have friends in high places, I guess. How many hours do you think? Oh yeah, no, I didn't see it. Well, I did see it, but I forgot to respond to it. You're right, Protea. How many hours do you think you have left for me at max XP? I don't know. Let's try to do a little back of the napkin. So how long is 100 M7s gonna take? Let's say they take. Let's be really, really. Let's say we do 7 an hour, which we definitely will be able to do more than 7 an hour. But let's just say that's 7 an hour. For 100, that's gonna be like what? 14 hours. Okay. Kudra, 20 runs an hour. It's going to be 15 hours. So we're at like 30 hours to get Kudra and F7 done. And then the other two things we got to do are Bestiary and Garden. Garden, I like to assume 2 hours per milestone, and we need 86 milestones. So, let's just round way up and say 200 hours. So we're looking at like 230 hours, give or take. And then the visitors will get done while we do the garden milestones. And then Bestiary? I don't know. How long do you think Bestiary is going to take? Probably a while. Broodmother is going to take 0 time. Endstone Protectors, a while. I don't even know if I want to think about that one. Crimson Isle, I'm going to say 40. So it's like 40 for here. I get a lot of this done while we do. Let's add another 10 for Catacombs. It's like 50. This is 0 time. This is gonna take a while. I don't know. Let's be mean and say 400 hours. Hope you get more than 20 runs per hour in Kudra. Well, I don't have people to play with. If you want to carry me, carry me. Carry me? I'm trying to do like the little, I don't know. Sorry, I'm not good at being an e-girl. I'm new to this whole thing. It's pretty close. It's not bad. We're chipping away at it. 15 hours, 15H, big YouTuber reference. Yeah, that was what I was going for. Let's try the Invisibug money making method you talked about like a week ago, and with almost no setup, it made like 24 mil an hour. That's what I'm saying. It makes a lot of money. With almost no setup, it makes about half of what I get. I'm new to this whole thing. I'm new to being an e-girl. I'm trying to work on it. I'm like level 3 right now. I haven't quite gotten to the higher levels. Oh right, we killed it, didn't we? Oh, it's an alive broodmother. Ah, we got it. Or even max level if you don't even have max Kata. I'm not Kata 100. I probably will never get Kata 100 because Kata 100 requires 84,000 M5s, and that's like a lot. It makes it so easy to get max forest hunts. That's true. That's another nice thing about Invisibugs. What's the Invisibug money making method? Getting Invisibugs. I wish I'm not on 1.21. You just go around and you there's like one circle that you can do that hits every Invisibug node, and then you just run around in that circle over and over and over again in a lobby without any competition. And then if you want to, you can fuse Invisibug plus Invisibug to get Cropedal, Cropedal plus Invisibug to get Ladybug, Ladybug plus Invisibug to get Lunar Moth, and then you can stop there and sell those if you want. It's so easy, just 1,000 days of 84 runs a day. 84 runs a day for 3 years. You know what? Very doable. I'll see you guys in 2028. Me uploading in 2028. So I bet you're wondering where I've been for 3 years. Well, let me tell you. I'll be waiting. Alright. I'll see you then. Dude, there's so many alive brood mothers. A little bit of off-camera grinding. Yeah, yeah. So, I did a little bit of off-camera grinding. You might see my purse. It has 100 bill in it. Another alive brood mother. Dude, they want me to finish this. They want me to finish this like right now. How much cookie left? 6 years and 9 months. Have you ever played GD? I have. In fact, on this channel, there's a video from 7 years ago of me beating Hypersonic. Which is still my hardest because I kind of quit back then. It's a couple coins. It is. If you get Cat 100, I'll get Mage 100. I don't even want to think about getting a class to level 100. That seems crazy. But I kind of quit GD because I played on a 60 hertz monitor with mouse, and I was not. I think I tried to beat ICDX, and I just got a little disheartened at the fact that, you know, spaceship gameplay on 60 hertz is not so fun. I'm at 82. God damn. That's crazy. I played Celeste before? I have. Also on this channel, you will see from 7 years ago, 6 years ago, of me. I think I uploaded me beating 6B and 7B Deathless as their own videos. So you can go, you can watch that as well. I never did Farewell Golden. I should do Farewell Golden. Maybe I stream that at some point. Stereotype? I know. Trans woman who played Celeste. I know. Trans woman who played Celeste before they realized they were trans, and then had the game be one of the major pieces of media that confirmed to them that they were trans later in life. I know, I'm a bit of a stereotype. But I have some non-stereotype ones. My BF got me to play G and I realized I'm dog, so I just build dumb stuff in the editor. That's awesome. I love that. I don't know what it was when you beat it, but now Hypersonic is number 1030 on the demon list. That's crazy. 1030? I beat it when it was top 50. And I beat Sparklick Ocean when it was top 100, which back then, 50 to 100 was the legacy list. Like, those are the ones that no one cared about. You only cared about the top 50, which was like, wow. But I have some non-stereotype pieces of media, like the Tale of Princess Kaguya was like maybe the most important piece of media for me realizing that I was trans, and that one's new. I haven't heard anyone else have that, so I think that makes me special. Good job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's important to me to be special. I'm trying to find a way to continue that bit, but I'm coming up empty. Please say ye a third time. Ah. Yeah! Yeah! Hey, hello, Barbindings? Hello. How's it going? How I deal with mean people in retail because I low-key just take it. You can do the Northern Lion strat, and you can use your mind's eye to imagine them burning in hell. I've heard that works. Try to pronounce my name. I can't do the umlauts. I'm just gonna say like vowel no, or is it vi? It's vi no, but I'm not gonna be able to hit the no or whatever. I was about to say that. The burning in hell thing, purple snack. Pretty good. I'll take it. Pronounce this. Oh, it's a schwa. No, it's not a schwa. It's just an AE. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like A, right? It's like ert. Stare them down and imagine them burning alive. Dude, that goes hard, right? It goes hard. I think it's the meta. Just imagine them burning in hell. Speak German, it took me a minute to pronounce it right. Okay, that makes me happy. Imagine them in the most embarrassed timeline and just have fun. Yeah, it's, you know, you just gotta do it. Oh man, do you do profile reviews? Because I really need to get my stuff straight because I lost everything when I bought Inferno Minions. I was wondering if you could give advice. I'm really bad at giving advice to early to mid-game players. Because I just advised them to do what I did. And what I did was I mined for like a month and a half. And then I used the money I made from mining to buy a farming setup and farm, and also a dungeon setup and dungeon. I don't really know the meta nowadays for early to mid game, but I mean my advice would be pretty boring. My advice would be to get rid of the gambling machines, which are Inferno minions, and invest in a more what do you call it? Stable. Consistent, in a more consistent money-making method. Perhaps something in the Rift, which you can do with very little things in the start. Perhaps a mining setup. Won't powder grind anything forever. It doesn't take as long as it used to, but it does take some time. You could forage, you could hunt. The barrier to entry on hunting is pretty low at the moment, but it does require to be on 1.21. I don't know, my advice is pretty boring, which is like, if you like farming or mining, invest in that, and then use that to make money so that you can buy setups to go into other content. Any truly good money-making method is going to take a pretty long while to get into. That's true. It's both an investment of time and money. You're going to upgrade your powder by mining, you're going to upgrade your armor sets by selling your drops from mining, and then improving your gear. You know, money-making methods take a while to get into, but it's good to have one, I think. But there's a lot of people who do what Tripp said unironically. They get SkyBlock level 15 and combat level 15, and they go to dungeons and they never look back, and they are doing F7 with, like, you know, a Spirit Scepter and Shadow Assassin. And I look at them a little bit with my eyes scrunched and go like, what are we doing? But if they like it, I guess it's for them. But me personally, I'm a big proponent of getting a consistent money-making method, which is at the moment either farming or mining. And right now hunting as well, but hunting every day gets a little bit worse because there's more and more people having more and more time to have done it. Whereas mining, pretty consistent. It's been around for years and the prices have pretty much stabilized. I was in an M3 party a while back with an LCM using a Livid Dagger, Spirit Scepter, and 250 MP. Yeah, see, that is crazy to me. I don't quite understand that one. But I guess I kind of get it. I'm sure that there are people in RuneScape that have like 4 fire making and are running the Inferno or some shit, but like, I have to advise against it. And that's not to say that you can't do it. But I don't have helpful things to say about it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I have no experience running the Inferno with 4 fire making. I only have experience running the Inferno actually after I've maxed out all my other stats, basically. I mean, to give you perspective, I was Kata 0, and I had in combat 40 from just Glaciite Walkers, and I was mining, I was #1 mining with 500 million XP back in March of 2021, and I was foraging 50. And I think I was fishing 12, but we're not going to talk about that one. Like, we weren't even talking about combat until like month 4 of the profile. And I get that that's not fun for a lot of people, but unfortunately it's the only thing that I have experience with. It's tough for me to give advice. I was combat 56 before Kata 1. Yep. Is there any new fishing money making method? Because that's what I was doing before I got burnt out for this game. I think, and what Lily and I were doing was we were both fishing in Galatea, And so in Galatea you can fish up Ent, and you can fish up what do you call it? Sea Emperors, or Lock Emperors now, and also Tad Gangs. And then we had a third person who was broke, and they were hitting all of those mobs with a hunt axe into the black holes that we had placed, and then we were getting Sea Emperor shards, occasionally Emperor skulls, etc., etc. And that made a lot of money, but also like regular lava fishing still makes a lot of money. Probably did it the right way, but 99% of people don't have patience to do that. Yeah, I know, which is why I gotta walk a fine line, because a lot of the people in the game are kind of like, I don't want to do anything that's not combat, and then my advice to them is like, you're playing the wrong game, I guess, which isn't helpful. I want to be helpful, but I thought magma fish were dead. It's a little bit more RNG heavy, but it's still pretty good money, especially if you're leveling pets. It's still the same amount of XP. So, oh, this was good. I completely forgot to leave the non-awakening lobby, and I get a dragon out of it. How awesome is that? Are my chat messages not showing? So, if you look at the top left of the screen, you can see what I see. And if you don't see your message up there, then I don't see your message either. Yeah, 5 horse, it's a little annoying. Can you tell me how long it might take me to start making bank on my profile? Not really. I don't really know anymore. I mean, powder is a lot easier to get now. There's also like certain attributes that you can do, that you can buy. Like if you're worried about powder, then you can buy atomized mithril and atomized crystals and atomized glaciite. I don't think these are that expensive. I mean, to max fists, it would cost you to insta-buy it, what, 2.5 mil, and you get 10% more powder on glaciite? You know. How is powder easier? Well, they've made the drops give more, and they've also added, I mean, powder buff works now, Scatha perk works now. What else? Oh, all the attributes I just mentioned makes it easier as well. I don't know. What do I mine? Gemstones? Well, before your Heart of Mountain 3, you'd mine mithril. And then you go to the Crystal Hollows, and then you can, you know, progress. I don't know if mining gemstones early on is very much money. I would probably focus on powder before doing anything else. Me personally, I did all of my mining in... I did mithril mining, which doesn't make as much anymore, but it still makes, you know, a decent amount. I mean, for money? Well, you're not mining for money from the get-go. You're mining for the ability to get money. Like, you gotta get an armor set up, you gotta get a pet, you gotta get powder, you gotta get Heart of the Mountain levels, you know? You could also try, once I get set up, oh, well then you can mine whatever. You can mine gemstones, you can mine umber tungsten, you can mine coal, you could mine mithril if you felt so inclined. You could do, if you really wanted to, you could do mineshaft mining in glaciite tunnels. It's a very helpful Discord server called Mining Cult that's owned by Implodent that has a lot of helpful tips for how to get into mining. It has a progression guide that advises you what upgrade to get next, from the very beginning all the way up to Pendant of Divin. And it has like helpful trees for you to do certain money or certain methods. What attribute gives the 10% mithril powder? Oh, Star Sentry. Star Sentry gives mithril powder. Fists give gemstone powder, and Stalagmite gives glaciite powder. That one's a little spendy, but you know. Hello, Wither Dragon 303. How do you get vine sap? Is it from mangrove trees? Yes. When you get a tree gift from breaking a mangrove tree, you get some vine sap. You get more vine sap the bigger the tree is. How you doing? I'm doing well. Divin, I'm fried. I call it Divin. Everyone else calls it Divan or whatever. You have any good fishing progression guides? I'm planning on starting tomorrow. I don't, unfortunately. Fishing is, yeah, not a thing I'm well versed in. For the mining, you have the attributes, Sorrow plus Dimension, Mithril Drill with Stellar. True, all of those give you more power. I mean, do you know of any? I don't know of any. I don't know of any. I think the conventional wisdom is if you're going to be fishing, you go Bayou fishing until you're fishing 27, and then you lava fish because the XP is significantly better. And then for progression of armor, I honestly don't know what you wear anymore before Shark Scale. I guess you wear Angler or something. You wear Angler or like Backwater, and then you go to Shark Scale for water fishing, and then for magma or lava fishing you go Sea Creature armor, into Thunder armor, into Magma Lord armor, and now the attributes don't matter. You just have to get them. Maybe Sponge armor. Oh yeah, Sponge armor exists. Okay, Sponge to Shark Scale for water fishing. Then once you get to lava fishing, you do Sea Creature until into Thunder, into Magma Lord. And then for rods, the best water rod is the Rod of the Sea, which is just an upgrade. Hold on, recipe Rod of the Sea. You just start out with the challenging rod, which you buy from Junker Joel, and then you upgrade it to the Rod of Champions, then you upgrade that to the Rod of Legends, and then you upgrade that to the Rod of the Sea, and that's the best water rod. And then the lava rod, you start with a magma rod, and then you upgrade that to an inferno rod, and then you upgrade that to your to a hellfire rod. This is good knowledge, no problemo. Oh, and then for equipment, Gill Splash is the best. It's very expensive though, at least comparatively. So you can just get Fin Wave or Ichthyok. So you start with Ichthyok, and then you can upgrade that into Fin Wave, and eventually into Gill Splash if you feel so inclined. And then your options for the necklace are you either use a frozen amulet, but it's not the Year of the Seal, so it's going to be kind of expensive right now, or a Thunderbolt necklace, one of the two. Thunderbolt necklace is better for Sea Creature chance, but Frozen Amulet is better for fishing speed and for treasure chance, so. 3:30 AM. Good night, Purple Snack. Used to run Magma Lord armor with Ichthyok. Yeah, it used to be pretty spendy. Came back to the game after a whole year. Minions had 150 mil worth of stuff in them, and I have absolutely no clue what to do with it. Whatever you want. Do you like mining? Buy like a decent miner setup. Do you like farming? That's my best advice. My best advice is to do what you want to do, with some caveats. If you're like, I want to run M7 and I have 4 mil in my bank, then, we gotta rethink that. But for a consistent money-making method, if you like farming, go farm. If you like mining, go mine. If you like hunting, go hunt. That's kind of how I feel about it. Best advice is to not start. You could also not start. Any skill is fun if you have the right setup. That's true, but it takes some effort. You gotta level the skill. You gotta level all of the other things related to the skill. Heart of the Forest Whispers, or Heart of the Mountain powders, etc., etc. And you gotta get a better setup. You just gotta level up the skill. It takes a while. Played back when I could use a Juju, but now it's locked behind E-Man Slayer 5, which I don't fare well against at all. Yeah, E-Man Slayer is a whole separate issue, but this is a good example of why I recommend getting a money-making method, because the best way to deal with E-Man is honestly to buy carries until you're E-Man 6. And then get an atom split and do up to 7 yourself. Does fishing count as a consistent money-making method? Yeah, I would say so. Fishing's pretty consistent. I mean, like, a lot of it is like, did you get a radioactive vial? Did you get a Flash 1 book? But a lot of it's also like, I got thunder shards. I got, I don't know, magma fish, whatever. It's Munners. It's less Munners now. But I soloed like 20 T4s with Vorpal to get E-Man 6. That's crazy. Maybe it's easier now. I don't know. I did E-Man back like 3 years ago, and it was brutal. Buy carriers who do T1s until E-Man 4 and get Final Destination, and then T2s until E-Man 5. That's crazy. I guess you could do that, though. Did I miss? I feel like I missed something. Did I miss? Oh, yeah, I love your scoreboard. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I know Zeph calls you the German, so I guess I'll call you the German. But there are other Germans in the chat. But anyway, I love my scoreboard too. But you know what I love more than my scoreboard? You know what I love more than my scoreboard? Subby himself. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's so perfect. Me? So true, so true. And now I'm bored waiting in Hub 1 on a new profile with the sole purpose of trolling and he co-op at me for X scams. So true. That's based. Real subby OMG. Real subby. Looks kind of cute. That's what I'm saying. He's so cute. Hi. Hi. Very fluffy. He's so fluffy. It's like meeting a real celebrity. I know. How many runs would it take to cash out that meter? Like 150. On my friend's account, trying to run M7, getting kicked because I'm not cheating. Dude, when did it become a wreck? That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! And then the people cheating tell me that it's not a requirement, even though they're the ones chilling, even though they're the ones kicking all the non-cheaters. Actually, let me check. You know what? I can tell you exactly how many runs it would take me to empty meter. 6593604. 6593604 divided by 4800, 900, 40,900, 135 runs. Sorry, I exaggerated. It's 135. I said 150, but I lied. It's 135. My bad. What level should a player have a scrolled height? 2. I'm going to do my Andrew Tate impression. If you're SkyBlock level 4 and you don't already own a Bugatti, you're brokey. You're a brokey, bro. Do you not use any search bar as a calculator? I forgot I'm on 1.8 and have access to it. My bad. So you have like 3 bills sitting in meter? How much is a third master star? 38 mil? Let's say 38 mil. 38 times 135. I got 5 bill. Got a happy like level 210. So true. One big boom for that impression. Boom! Nah, that was bad. Boom! Yeah, man. You still have to buy the chest. Okay. 135 times 38 minus 1. 5 bill. It's 1 mil from Obby chest, just so everyone knows. It always drops in Obsidian if you meter it, and you know, It's 1 mil from chest. Level 217 completely broke. Don't worry about it. Everyone's a different point in their progression. If you're like a big farmer, you don't need a hype. Even if you're worth 7 quadrillion coin. You know? Only paid 650 mil for it. I paid like 300, no, I made 400 mil for mine back in the day. That was a good boom. Thank you, thank you. 5 horse, I got money laying all over the place. You know what I mean? Like, I got this too. I got these 22 Chimera 1 books. I got like 2 bill in my sacks or whatever. 2.5. Damn, look at that. Look at that Ashfang money, Steely. Pooh, look at that Ashfang money. Damn. My fibers aren't selling. I love SkyBlock. Sorry. You're legit my idol, bro. I want to be so rich so one day that I can just leave billions without caring to get it. Ah. Do you have Max Midas? No. You know what's even more cursed by now is I don't own a Ragnarok axe. Or I do own one, but it's in my museum. And I don't have it on my player. I don't have a Chime rag. I don't even have a rag. Your sacks alone hold multiple times my net worth. Yeah, but like, we're all different. We're all in different parts of the game. I do have a maxed claymore. This is my mage weapon. But I don't have a Midas. Max Midas would be so cool. Ah, but I already got the claymore hyper maxed. Like, I don't need another one. Maybe you should do with those Chime books. Ah, I know, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Not soulbound? No, none of my items are soulbounded. My hype's not soulbounded. None of my terms are soulbounded. My Divin's Drill isn't soulbound. My pendant isn't soulbound. Warp. Vicious on Claymore. Pack it up, Funk. Shut up! Everything. I just have everything in my museum. Like, if you look at rarities, I have a different Divin's Drill in my museum, and I have a different pendant and a different SOS flare, and I have a hype in here. Where's my hype? Where's my hype? There it is. It'll be a different hype in here. Why? Because I don't like to soulbind my items. I don't like to soulbind my items. I'd rather get another to donate to my museum. 2 sets of items? Yeah. Chime 5 Scorp foil? No, man. That's cursed. That's cursed as fuck. You could sell Claymore and get Midas. That's true. But I'm emotionally attached to that Claymore. It's gotten me through thick and thin. I mean, like, if you want my dumbest item is I have this fucking Clover helmet. Like, that's the dumbest item I own. And it's max enchanted. It doesn't need all that shit. And yet, I don't know. I'm stupid. My profile at best was Shadow Assassin Armor and the Livid Dagger. That's not bad. That's pretty solid for pre-F7. I think all 5 of my Chime 5 weapons are all soulbound, which is a regret for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would I soulbind this 5 billion coin item when I could just buy another one for like 160 mil and then put it in here? Sorry, wait, it's not even in there because I have it in my hunt axe. Hello? I have it in my hunt axe. It's my bad. This is the one that I have. And this one, look at this. It even came in handy. It even came in handy. 5 bill. I think it's like 5 bill. Maybe enchants are cheaper now. Oh yeah, enchants are way cheaper now. I bought it when looting 5 was like 300 mil. Okay, it's like 3.5 bill now, I guess, huh? That's sad. Oh well. It's less than 3 bill. What? It's 3 bill for a hypermaxed sword nowadays? That's pennies. That's pennies. They've gone down 50%. What? I feel like I bought a new car and then I was told that it's worth no money. AHS Dark Claymore. Really? Oh my god. It's 3 bill. Ah. Is Penny made out of antimatter? I'm being facetious. I'm also coping a little bit because I literally did spend 5 bill on my Claymore back in the day. Oh man. Is the garden XP missing just milestones? Yeah, that's just milestones. Yo, Protea, that's huge. I traded my Midas for a Claymore the other day because I'd rather have the build than the 0.9 damage. Yes. Let's go. We win again. We win again, baby. Claymores are worth nothing. That's so sad. That's so sad. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, let's continue. Hence why nobody should buy new OP items the day they come out, but wait a week or so. I waited like a year. That's the crazy thing. I knew I was going to lose money on it, but whatever. Let's go Heart of the Fountain 2. I know, guys. I'm super progressed. Yes! 5 horse. It's 10% more damage in dungeons. It's like 2% more damage in dungeons as LCM. That guy is a baby soup. Oh, no, does he? Uh-oh. Broodmother 15, baby. Broodmother 15. Number 2 to the 10th to do it. Slay. Heart of the Fountain. Yeah. It's like 10% dungeons and dungeons, but it's worse outside dungeons and burrs. It's not 10% better in dungeons. There's no way. Do you have a max crown of avarice? No. My crown is only 100 mil. We'll max it one day. You guys will get to watch me kill ghosts for 50 hours. It's way more than 50 hours. How long is it? Like 500 hours or something. You guys will get to watch it. 100? It's only 100? Wow. That's free. Guy with massive deadly knife versus the entire spider population of Australia. It's a hard video game here, guys. It's a hard video game they've made here. How am I doing? Am I doing well? Damn, Protea. No, you sent the 160 message. That's crazy. Your level's up quick. Okay, well, oh yeah, wait, Warp Nest, hold on. Tab list. Bing. And we don't need to come back here at all. We're done. This is incredible. Look at that. Spider's Den is done. Oh, man. Another bestiary family is maxed. It's a great day. It's a great day. I love it. Let's go see if there are match shows. Are there any match shows? If anyone has had a lobby that has erupted recently, feel free to let a girly know. I need machos. Screw Warp Nest. Yeah. Bestiary max equals you just chop down a family tree or forest. That's true. That's true. Another family is gone. We've removed them. That person's fishing in a very odd spot, but we love it for them. There's no machos here, man. There's no machos. Never mind. There's a macho. There's no more machos, though, which makes me sad. I'm gonna start looking in, like, annoying places, or just admit that we gotta wait for another eruption. But I really want to max macho, man. I hate having it here. I hate having it here. Do Ashfang or Vank? I need a person for Ashfang. Also, I gotta go to dinner in like 20 minutes. Kill many brood mothers. You made so many spider orphans. Watch out in case one becomes Spider Batman. I'll keep my eye out. But also, like, people are killing thousands of brood fathers every day. Then do Vank. But I'm gonna get Vank passively from doing all the bosses. I'm not gonna get Macho passively. Because I gotta actually go kill Machos. Maybe there's a lobby that has Machos, who knows? Who knows these things? I mean, now people are actually hunting them, even though it's 5 Wither Specters to get 1 Macho, and there's gotta be more time efficient than killing the Machos. You ain't getting max Vank while doing bosses? Says you. I've gotten like 15 doing Ashfang. Who's your favorite SkyBlock content creator right now? Up-and-comer lyraava. She's kind of killing it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really watch a lot of SkyBlock content creators, I can't lie. I used to be a fan of Rembut Quaglet. But then once he ran out of SkyBlock XP to do, he just started gambling every video and it became a little bit less fun, but I love it. It seems to be working for him. I don't know, I haven't seen much else. I haven't seen any other SkyBlock content creators. And the ones that I have, I kind of neutral to negative on. That's because I'm a hater. I'm like a D2 hater, I'd say. Maybe D3. I don't know if I've graduated to D2 yet. Working on it. A lot of content's pretty boring. A lot of it's boring, but it's also the way that it's designed makes me upset. Because it seems to me that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV. It seems to me that so many people are of the opinion that this game is painful. They seem to be of the opinion that the game is a brutal grind and no one has fun doing it. And I spent 400 hours getting this iron sword. My wife left me. My dog overdosed. My plants left the sunlight, and they no longer photosynthesized. Like, it's very, I don't know, it's very sad. And I've seen it kind of like infect my stream chat, the people that I talk to. Because like at the end of the day, I play the game because I have fun with it. Like, I wouldn't be here on the profile 4 years later if I wasn't having fun with it. Which is why it's really hard for me to understand the mind of someone like an M7 cheater who is still playing the game but actively hates it. And that's very confusing to me. Because I don't know why you would spend so much of your time doing something that you don't find fun. So every time I see a content creator make a video that's like, how I wasted 700 hours of my life, I don't know. I get, maybe I'm like a snowflake, but I get a little offended by it. And I don't want to watch it. And it seems to be the majority of content that I see. Someone's pointed out that Zenergy doesn't really go into that. Zenergy's like, I farmed potatoes for 300 hours. I had a blast, and I do like that. I've had a lot of fun watching his road to cultivating 10 on every farming tool. I liked that. I had fun with that one. And Enther, I like her content too, but she dips a little bit into the how I wasted 500 hours of my life. But it's not too bad, so I guess I do like Enther, and Enther's a pretty big content creator, so I guess I'd say Enther. But like 30 Virus, Zach Plays, AN, who else? Who else kind of falls into the pit? There's a few others. Rage Train. Can't really remember all the thumbnails. They all look the same to me in my head. Zenergy is chill. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh, this volcano is exploding. That's great. Are there machos? Well, you say you're exploding. You say you're high explosivity, and yet I'm not really seeing it. There's a big hole. Okay, so it looks like it did explode. It has already exploded. And apparently someone has already killed all of the machos. That makes me sad. Because I need to kill the machos. I would have liked to be the person that killed the machos. I keep wanting to go to the nest. Maybe I should just cut my losses. Maybe there really is no... Maybe there really are no machos. Maybe it was all a dream. I hate machos, man. I'm so excited to get launched out of the volcano. I'm going to spend my days being on fire. Nah, bro, the lyraava's coming. That's true, I'm coming. I'm coming to kill 35 of you. 34 of you. You should play F7 on God. I don't like F7 though, is the thing. I don't have fun with it. More for you guys though. Nothing wrong with it. I will max macho. I will. We will max macho. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't max macho. We're getting like one a lobby. It's very sad. Oh. Hello, friend. We left hype boom. 34 left. Yeah. Well, I found one. Do you watch stuff on the side while you grind or just play with game sounds? Well, when I'm streaming, I don't listen to things because I like to be present for the people in the chat. And I also think it's a lot of added noise. Like if I was like, hold on. What's a song that I can play? I'm going to play Sea Shanty 2 again. Like I think this is a lot of sensory input to a lot of people. You have me talking, you have people talking in the chat, you have the gameplay going on, you have like me speaking as well, and you have the gameplay sounds, and then you also have the background music. And I think that's just, I think it's a lot of stuff happening all at once. I turned it up to make my point seem more extreme, but like you get what I mean. What is that music? That's Sea Shanty 2 from Old School RuneScape. Driving me insane. I picked a bad song for my point because I wanted my point to be stronger than it otherwise would be. Can you please add Subway Surfers? It's so true. I don't know what to go for after Sonic Wave. You're way past where I ever was. I don't know what to do after Sonic Wave either. We did that one? Yeah, when I streamed myself watching the paint dry. I streamed myself doing the watching paint dry simulator. And we had like 4 different ADHD videos playing. I had captions. Is there like a live caption service? I speak way too quick. I feel like it would go catatonic on me. Add a goon corner. A goon corner. But fishing money making in Galatays, is there a specific spot you fish at, or is it just wherever? I wish I could show you, but I'm not on 1.21. If you check for fairy souls, if you like go to every fairy soul, there's one where you gotta go off the map and down by the beacon into a little cave. I like to fish there, but I guess you could theoretically do it wherever. And you got a black hole, because the Sea Emperor shards, I mean, you make a lot of the money from catching the Lock Emperors, because, like, look at that. That's 700k for, and then if you have 100 Hunter Fortune, you get 2 every kill. So you get 1.4 mil or 2.1 mil, depending on if you're triple procs, if you have max Hunter Fortune. Every single Lock Emperor kill, which is doubled if you double hook. And then you also can drop Emperor Skulls, which are 4 mil a pop right now. That's not an every kill thing. There's a lot of money just off that. And then, of course, it's not the lava area. No. The only lava sea creature is Strider Surfers. I know a lot of people are doing Strider Surfers, but I honestly can't for the life figure out why. Because Strider Surfer just doesn't... It's not a lot of money. So I don't really know why they're doing it. But oh well. Some things aren't for me to know. You get a lot of them, but like I also can't imagine it's more than 20 mil in good conditions. I know, but like, I mean, Lily, you're the one that I did the fishing with. It was sick, right? Am I going crazy? But it was like so much money compared to Strider Surfers. Honestly, compared to foraging at this point as well. I don't know how it is compared to lava fishing because I haven't lava fished outside of a hotspot in a while, but. Like, it was good. We were eating good. We were eating well. Warp Isle. The Strider new players can do? They just need one person fishing? I guess so. The barrier to entry to that is very low. You do just need a lava rod. God damn it. I so want to finish Macho. I so want to finish Macho. Also, I'm going to take a second just to show you how cursed this is. But look at my tab. Ashfang is the only bestiary I have at tier 18. The others are, I mean, Blade Soul's at tier 17 and everything else is at tier 15. And Ashfang is at tier 18. Like, that's kind of crazy, I think. That's kind of crazy. I can also fish Ent with carrot bait and have a goblin get shards from all the mobs there, and I'd think it would make more. Yeah. I would tend to agree. Do you think we're placing more? Do you think they're placing more? Has anyone here beaten XO? No. She's in love with the concept. You excited for Mega Boss? Yeah. How much did you make per hour with that fishing? I have no idea. Genuinely. All I know is I fished for that day and I made like 400 mil. And some of it was in the party where we were getting all the shards and some of it was before we were getting all the shards. Oh, it's a soup. Alright, I'll go equip my actual. I'll get 4th place on it. Ooh, 900k profit. It's pretty good. Somewhere between 50 and 80. Yeah, I think that's accurate. But the Emperor Skulls were 4.4 mil and the shards were higher. No, they weren't. CMs weren't 700k. I sold mine at 400k. What are you gonna do when you max XP? I don't know. Haven't gotten that far yet. Probably I'll do some more M5. I like playing M5, but only when my teammates are playing M5, and I don't think they're playing it right now. And I'm doing other stuff as well. Probably play some other video games. Might try to get Farewell Golden. Might try to stream some Celeste to be a caricature of myself. I don't know. Might play other games on the Hypixel network. Because I have been here for 12 years. I've been here for 12 years, and like I've done a lot of shit. Your teammates are asking you to join on the daily, but you be hating. No, you've just stopped asking because you know my answer is going to be no. And you're right, my answer is going to be no, but like soon it won't be. You know? Because like I'm just in the groove right now. I'm in the groove. I'm in the groove. You can easily talk me out of farming. But it's tough to talk me out of killing endstone protectors because every time I kill an endstone protector, I get a bolt of dopamine right to my nervous system. It goes like, no, you know what I mean? It makes that exact sound. And every time I leech a dragon, even though I'm worth like 150 billion coins, every time I make 1 million coins from leeching a dragon, I go, I go like that. It's okay, I started doing bestiary, I get it. Yeah, you get it, you get it. What if you drop star? Well, that'd be good. Side eye? What do you mean side eye? What's a side eye? What'd you say fuck me for? What'd you say fuck me for? Warp Isle. Are you saying side eye because I told you that farming was boring and you're a farmer? The Pavlovian conditioned me on SkyBlock XP? They did. They did. I'm gonna judge you through the screen. That's so mean. Don't judge me. Look, they're jumping up and down. They're having a party. I wasn't invited, but look at them go. Hold on. Fuck. Where's Rabbit? Yeah. Yeah. You know what? We'll put a little disco ball in the sky. There we go. Yeah, man. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. They're fighting. Those two are fighting. That's mean. Dude. Alright, that's enough of that. There's a chance I've just completely fucked my potions and it turns off jump boost in every lobby and then I'm very upset. We live for it. We do. We love it. This is what SkyBlock's about. This is what it's all about, man. This is what it's about. They Pavlovian conditioned me on SkyBlock. If I had a nickel for every time someone had Pavloved themselves into joining the United States Air Force, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. I get the reference? Hell yeah. What's your XP bar? Like this? That one? That's just my levels. Those are just my enchanting levels. When you died to the gravity well? I died to the gravity well a lot of times. And I said, well, that sucks. You responded with question mark. Oh, well, that sucks. I get it. I didn't get the joke back then. That pop-up XP bar when you kill something? Oh, that's my skill level. So that's my combat skill. SkyHanni, I don't know who made it, but basically they continued the XP system past level 60. They were like, what if the levels didn't stop at 60 and they kept getting progressively more and more difficult to obtain by increasing the amount of XP per level? And we did that infinitely. And so I am combat 94 because I have 950 million overflow XP. And the community made levels past 60 says that 68.8 million is required for me to get to for combat 95, and we're almost there. I'm also farming 82 and mining 104 and enchanting 92, taming 104 as well. That's pretty cool. There's not one for hunting yet, unfortunately, but hopefully we get one. Foraging 70 now, huh? I'll take it. It's pretty cool. And yeah. My day got ruined. I'm sorry. You tried a joke and I didn't get it. I was very sleep deprived, Steely. You got me at like, for those who don't know, Steely and I did another 125. Ash Fangs after I ended the stream. I was up till like 2 a.m. doing Ash Fangs. I don't regret it though. I don't regret it. I'm happy to have done it. We ended around 4 a.m. my time. What time is it right now for you? Is it 9 p.m. for you? Because it's 7 for me. So then that I'll know when I ended based on your information. (9:08 CST). Okay, so yeah, we ended at 2 a.m. It's awesome. I had dinner. It took like 4 hours. I have it all recorded. Should I upload it? I recorded all 4 hours. I'd have to mute some of the audio, but I could record it. Go. It's pretty much, Steely, it's just me talking to myself and being like, God fucking damn it, Lyra, stop dying to the gravity wells. So you have the cows flying? That's true, I do have the cows flying. I have John Porks. I also have, what do you call it? Oh yeah, it's pretty much just all me, like, yelling at myself to not be done with the video game, laughing at myself for being done with the video game, and listening to Settled's Tile Man series in the background. That's pretty much the whole thing. I've just summed up the 4-hour-long video. Cinema? I know, it was pretty cinema. Oh yeah, that's a summoning eye. I don't want to sell that to the NPC, even if I could. Hold on. They did not continue placing. That makes me sad. That makes me go, man. I have not been reading the chat. Are they arguing over someone misspelling golf as golf? Is that what's going on? I think so. I'm telling you. SkyBlock, sometimes I feel like a preschool teacher. And what do we say? It's 11:11 in my time. I can barely think under the sleep pill effect. Dude. Melatonin goes hard or whatever. Dude, 310 endstone protectors is crazy. We're making so much progress. How did I get an ender chestplate? Did someone spawn a regular enderman on top of me? Why did they do that? That's so weird. It's a smorgasbord. It's a smorgasbord of macho. We're eating good, chat. We're eating good. That was it. That was all of the macho. No! It's okay, it was good while it lasted. Oh, there's more. Dude. We were eating so good. I was going nom 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 nom. Holy. There's more. There's even more. Oh. Oh. Dude. The machos. They're no macho for me. I killed all of them. They're all gone. Damn. Well, that was cool. Next lobby we go. Dude, we could maybe match Maxo. Girl who can't pronounce anything. What kind of level do you recommend before starting M5? I recommend 40. But that's because Party Finder below 40 is like abysmal. What class? Anything that isn't Mage. Pretty much there's only 2 classes to play in M5. There's Mage, which is LCM, and then there's not Mage. Which pretends to play Archer no matter what class you go. If you pretend to play Archer while playing Tank, then you also have to step forward in Boss. Keta 40 and Burr's Arch Tank Healer. Yeah. Yeah. But all of them are the same. Burr's is like the least responsibility, I guess. I mean, so is Healer, but like a lot of low level parties are like, why are you playing Healer, lol? It's M5. And then they're probably not going to get to a point in the game where they actually care about having all classes having a lot of XP on them. But if they did, then they would know how dumb they sound. Warp, Isle, or Drag. Come on, machos. Gimme a macho after midnight. That doesn't really work. Gast, where the hell are you going, buddy? Chill out. I know that guy. I know the House Atreides. Iron Man Extraordinaire. Macho. Dead. Any more? Any more machos that want to meet their match? Oh. There's a thunder. There was lightning before the thunder. Win Iron Man? Never. Whoa! Well, that was a little bit of a jump scare. Hello, dragon. I don't know how old these messages are, but Tank Healer are generally the easiest classes. Yeah. Well, they're easy. Tank has some extra responsibilities. You have to walk forward in Boss, and then make sure that you actually hit the Castle of Stone so that your team doesn't die. But you get a lot of defense, so it's hard to. Are you scared of real gameplay? No, but I am scared of Iron Man gameplay. Because the thing with Iron Man is like, the game is not balanced around it. If you want Prosperity 5 on your equipment, have fun. See you in 2 months. If you want to get a Glacial Scythe, I hope you like mining ice, brother. Meanwhile, I get to also, like, I hope you like mining, because you're not making much doing anything else. Lord knows you're not making money from dungeons. You're also not making money from slayers. You're locking yourself out of the ability to do a lot of content, for money at least, which is tied to progression. It's going to be tough to get a dungeon main. It's going to be tough to convince a dungeon main to start an Iron Man. That's all I'm going to say. But for some reason, the people who play Iron Man have convinced themselves that mining ice for 150 hours is actually the intended way to play the game, and anyone who doesn't is bad. Playing in both game modes, I'd never get to normal profile. Why? Because that's interesting to me. Are you far along on your Iron Man? Or like what SkyBlock level are we? Because at least from an endgame perspective, because that's the only perspective I really have, is that Iron Man is just depressing. It's just brutal. And the game has no respect for your time. But you're basically preventing yourself from being able to engage with certain areas of the content for your own progression for no reason. Like, I can go play M5 and make 80 million coins an hour. Iron Man can't. Not that far, level 335, but have friend almost level 500 with 5k hours, so I guess it's not that bad. Yeah, there are people that have fun with Iron Man. It's just not me. I don't understand why you would want to play Iron Man over regular profile. You're locking yourself out of content. And then there's the attributes where it's like, hey, go fish 26,000 star surface shards. Yeah, have fun getting Starborn on an Iron Man. I like a regular profile because I get to choose what I want to do. I don't like M7. That's perfectly fine. I can go buy a handle. I do like killing mobs. I'd more likely say you open to game because you have to do every aspect of the game. Yeah, you also have to do that on a main profile. Main profiles sometimes don't even know of. Yeah, but you have the option on a main profile to do it. I have the option to do everything that you are doing on an Iron Man. You do not have the option to do everything that I am doing on a regular profile. And that's a problem for someone like me who likes doing a part of the content that you have locked yourself out of doing. M5 will never make you money. You can't sell the drops. Meanwhile, it does make me money because I can sell the drops. I could go mine ice. I could go do the penguin cave, you know? I could go buy quartz from the builder whenever Diaz is mayored and get an enchanted quartz block for free or whatever. But like, I can do all those things and I can do other things. Also, in a game like RuneScape where the game is actually balanced around Iron Man, I kind of get it. This game is not balanced around Iron Man. Prosperity 5 is a great example, but devs don't care about our time. Exactly. Iron Men are forced to do all of the things that us regular profiles can say, I'm not going to grind for 300 hours to do something that gets me almost no reward. Instead, I can go spend 50 million coins and someone else having done it already. Which, yeah, sure, is that like less real? Sure, but also like there are for some reason people that have level 200 Ironmans that think that they've put more time into the game or that their playstyle is more real than mine as a level 514, which is crazy to me. To be level 514, you have to do everything in the game. You have to do bestiary, you have to garden, you have to mine, you have to do foraging, you have to hunt, you have to fish, you have to do all of the things. Did I have to mine ice for 50 hours? No. Do I think that actually is an important aspect of the game? Also, no. There's no skill called Get Ice. There's one collection for it, and let me tell you, the recipes require a lot more ice than the collection requires. It's not to knock Iron Man. If you have fun Iron Manning things, I love it for you. But I have made the decision and continue to make the same decision every day that I do not hate myself. Normal Iron Man players are just putting ice minions too. Exactly. So what's the point? Imagine getting 20k M5s on an Iron Man. There's a reason that the #1 Kata player on Iron Man is like Kata, like I'm a higher Kata. It's because they can't play dungeons. It doesn't make them money. There isn't any point to do it, other than to get class average 50 and then get the SkyBlock XP and then move on. Essence shop? I guess. There is the Essence shop. But that's an example of something that you can Iron Man yourself. I Iron Manned my Essence shop because I maxed the Essence shop before it was on the bazaar. The only way I could do it was to Iron Man it. And I had fun doing it. But I don't think someone grinding 200,000 undead Essence to get a Help of the Fairies 1 from the Essence shop is like an important aspect of gameplay. Also, you're going to get it yourself if you go for class average 50, which there's a lot of stuff in this game that you can't buy. You can't buy class average 50. You can't buy every skyblock level. You can't buy garden milestones. You can't buy actual progression in any skill, hence the powders. Are there a lot of regular profiles that complain about all of the aspects of the game that you actually have to play, much to the chagrin of Iron Man? Of course, there are very annoying regular profiles that really do just want to buy every single aspect of the game. But there are also a shit ton of us regular profiles that actually do play the game. And then we get moralized to by level 213 Iron Men that are like, why don't you actually play the game? Hey, idiot. I do. Oh, man. Why your bank only 3 bill though? You bought shards? Well, I just don't save a lot of my money. Like, I'm very flippant with my money. I have 2.5 bill in my sacks. I have like 3 bill in chimeras right here. I have 5 bill in my meter, as we talked about earlier. I got like 5 bill sitting here. I don't know. I got a few billion coins worth of attributes I could salvage for feathers. I don't know. I got money lying around, but I don't really need it. I'm at the point in the game where the XP that I'm missing up here in the corner, all of this is I can only get from playing the game. Hence why I'm very confused why Iron Men tell me that regular profiles don't play the game. I have to, all I can do is play the game. I can't buy any XP anymore. I guess I could buy the Tormentor, but you know. Played a bunch of F5 with Iron Man. Yeah. I don't save a lot of my money. Proceeds to explain how you have 10 bill coins saved up. Yeah, but like, lyraava's net worth is 137.72 bill. Unsoulbound net worth 126.42 bill. Museum 10.5. Yeah, that sounds right. I have my money just in shit. I did buy all the attributes. I did buy a lot of the shards, but I grinded the stuff that I wanted to grind myself. I went and grinded the like 2,000 flares I needed and all of the ghosts and all of everything. And I bought the Krakens and the Apex Dragons because Apex Dragon is from M7, which I don't want to play, and Kraken is from Kudra, which I don't want to play. Because as a regular profile, I get to make the choice of, hey, that's content I don't want to engage in. I would rather engage in the other content. This is content that you can't buy. You have to grind the Whispers yourself. This is content that you can't buy. You have to grind the powder yourself, and I have. This is content that you can't buy, and I've done it because I had fun doing it. Star first M5, that's crazy. But if you max normal profile, then you'll start Iron Man. I don't really want to play Iron Man. I don't really want to play Iron Man. I mean, like one of the important things to do on Iron Man is get a hype, which requires you to play F7. And I don't play F7. I hate F7. Got banned from Hypixel. No, Shadow Slayer. What'd you get banned for? Why do you have nail polish like a girl? Because I'm a girl. Hi. I mean, maybe I'll start an Iron Man. If I had people to actually play with, then Iron Man would be infinitely more appealing to me. Because, like, you know, I'm not opposed to... I would like to actually play with somebody, but... Apparently cheating and hacking, but I don't have a cheat client installed. I'm sorry to hear. It sounds like you failed a macro check. Being so serious right now. I'm sorry, Shadow Slayer. I wish there's a very likely chance your appeal will get auto-denied, but you should still apply, or you should still appeal, even if the odds are very low. I am sorry to hear that happen, though. I was solo clearing a damn M7? That's weird. I don't know why you... I don't know. Okay, went on a big rant. Hold on. Did my mom say anything else? Alright, I gotta go soon. Considering Hardcore Iron Man, if it actually gets released and isn't implemented in a dumb way. Not the Deathless. Steely! Not the Deathless! I wrote a very, very long thing about why Hardcore Iron Man was a immensely stupid thing for them to do, and they should not do it. So, I'm not helping your case. I don't know if it's gonna see the light of day, but maybe. Who knows? I'm not God. I'm just her agent. Fuck, man. Thunders and Cooters don't count as deaths and it's not too dumb. I guess. I gotta go soon. I want to finish Machos so bad, but it would require me to find a lobby that has Machos. Come on! Come on, Machos. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. They're not being nice to me. Me when I go to the Bayou or Crimson Isle and get insta one-shot by someone else's sea creature. So true. I'm excited for them to add an Ultimate Iron Man game mode where you can't use backpacks or sacks. People will have a blast with that one. I'm a Realm of the Mad God player at heart, and hardcore gameplay calls for me. It's just so sad. I can't do hardcore gameplay. I can't do it. I can't be like, alright, time to put my 4,000 hour profile in jeopardy again. Oh boy. They should spend their time coding other stuff than Hardcore Iron Man that 5 people in total will actually main. There would be so many Hardcore Iron Man players. You already know. This pre-order comes to go hard with that one. The ego I could have. At least you're self-aware, I guess. I don't know. Oh. Bro, give me Machos. Give me Machos. No. Give me Machos. I gotta call it though. I gotta call it in a couple of minutes. When Lyra makes a profile with me. Stranded? I don't know if I could do Stranded. You get claustrophobic. I got frozen, so I think I got bored because everyone else quit the profile. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what makes me sad. Is I'm like, oh, you want to do an Iron Man? Everyone's like, yeah, and they quit like month 1, and like that's fair. They probably have other things to do, but it makes me sad. Someone give me a name rec since Tail Jobs is gone. I don't know. I'm bad at coming up with names. I'll go to sleep. It's 5:30 now. Good night. I'm going to try 3 more lobbies, and if there are no machos, then I'm gonna end the stream. Tail Jobs too. No. Tail Jobs got banned. Tail Jobs got banned for inappropriate username. This is lobby 2. Thank you for the stream. I got me like 15 levels of my J Dragon. I'm so much closer to finishing the 400 update now. Yo, that's huge. And this is the last lobby. I'm glad people are making progress. Tail employments. That's awesome. Alright. Wait, that could work. Wait, that could work. Alright, well. I guess I'll end the stream here. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was a hell of a stream. And I'm gonna get on 1.21 because I feel the tree's calling me after. Well, I gotta go get my daily 80k. whispers. I gotta go break a fig log and a mangrove log. So, all right. Good night, everybody. Goodbye. Have a good night. And if I don't see ya, good morning, good evening, and good night.